kill them all before I put them on.
I came to save my home and the people that I love. That was awesome.
Atlantis has always had a king. Now it needs something more.
But what could be greater than a king?
A hero.
Aquaman, rated PG-13.
Alright. Hi, Cole. Okay, guys. What's going on? It's Joshua here. Just connecting our first reviews with, I'm here with my friend, John Avenger.
Hey, guys.
Binks says, just want to say this channel is underrated. Thank you for saying that. We are doing a live watch along for Aquaman. I have it on the main menu, so this is one of our favorites of the DCU with our issues, and we felt like we just wanted to talk about it. Like him, and plus, after seeing this and Shazam, this movie and the Shazam movie has led to our Flash movie next year. So we feel like we want to talk about it, and also we want to talk about it before the sequel next year, which we are excited about. So this is going to be a fun one. So if you do have a copy of the movie on DVD, Blu-ray, or digital, or HBO Max, or if you can find it anywhere, you can watch along with us. Feel free to leave questions during the chat. We will answer them. And with that being said, we'll press play and then we'll get started. But first, we do have to
hear the movie. Let me get YouTube out of here.
Sit down.
There.
Okay, when we're going to press play? Well, Josh just left. Well, anyway, people, before I've done a podcast for this movie already on my channel, so if you want to see my thoughts on this film, I did a podcast in December. DC, it was the first one I saw in theaters in a while since the Justice League theatrical cut, because there wasn't a DC movie in 2018. Because you had Marvel pretty much took that whole year, because you had Infinity War, and you had Venom, and you had what else did you have? Ant-Man, Wasp, and Into the Spider-Verse. So there were plenty of movies that Marvel gave us that year. But in 2018, this movie I saw in 2019. Hey, Cole, vibing. I saw this in the theater in January 2019. Or COVID, a year before. We're gonna start it, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna start.
Just hang on, guys. Excuse the distractions. Just hang on there. As soon as we get the distractions calmed down, we will start. But let's read a comment. So this movie is okay to me, but Shazam is my favorite DCU film.
Yeah, it is. I saw that one in the theater right after this one in April.
The Flash might be next year. The Flash might be my new favorite. It might take.
I just hope that it's not cut, because I don't need a Snyder cut for that movie. Seeing 4 hours of Flash in the movie was enough already.
I don't think it's gonna. I don't think
any DC movie will be that, unless it's 2 parts.
It's gonna be 4 hours.
That's basically 2 Avengers movies, like Infinity War and Endgame. That's pretty much 4 hours.
Yeah. But with the Snyder Cut, I know people are upset with Warner Bros. Right now with the whole Snyderverse of DC, but come on, guys. You
can't have a universe after having one movie. I mean, Godzilla vs. Kong was a long time coming. That was a monster verse, and people didn't go see the last one before Godzilla vs. Kong. So,
and people during the pandemic.
Before the pandemic.
It's doing yeah. Is Godzilla vs Kong is doing well during the
Yeah,
pandemic.
and people first thought it was doomed because they're like, oh, Godzilla Kong Skull Island came out so long ago, and then King of the Monsters flopped. Well, at least domestically, and then you had all these people complaining, where's Gamera, where's the Pacific Rim crossover? I'm like, no, you can't get everybody everything.
The DCU is a little cuckoo, but they're trying. But it just started. The writing, and here we are with the Warner Bros. Logo underwater.
Okay, yeah, I'm up to that. Yeah, this movie was a surprise because I thought it is a little bit too long. But again, I don't blame James Wan. I blame the people that cast this girl that plays Mira, who's to me is the worst part of the movie. And yeah, I don't get. Explain to me why she has an accent in the Snyder Cut. That made zero sense. This movie, the whole film, she has no accent of any kind. No one has a British accent.
Now,
in the recap. Oh, that's kind of loud.
If Mira was casted by a different actress, I think it would be fine.
No, you better bring it back up here. Bring it back up here.
Yeah, this is the scene where you have Jango Fett, Tamora Morrison, who's about to play Boba Fett in the Book of Boba Fett, which I'm looking forward to in December. No arguments from me. I'm gonna see it.
And the Bad Batch comes out in
1985, the year I was born. Yeah, he's a good actor. I really like him as Jango and also as Boba Fett because he brought a lot to that role. And Jason Momoa is a good actor, guys.
Amber Heard. Yeah, I definitely understand, Cole. Your biggest issue with the movie is Amber Heard.
Hold on.
Amber Heard.
Because the movie's kind of loud, so.
Yeah, the sound machine this day, they do a good job making this loud.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, the Little Mermaid remake won't be better than this. It won't be because it's gonna be this movie but singing with people that are not singers. Well, the main girl is, but. And this is Nicole Kidman's first DC movie back since Batman Forever, so.
Mm-hmm. 116 Cole Vibe says my biggest flaw of the movie is Amber Heard, which I definitely understand. But
these costumes are great too.
Mm-hmm. I like the costumes here. I like
that's the Aquaman TV show. Yeah.
I like if Green Lantern Corps and the movie and for the DCEU has if the Green Lantern movie has great costumes like this, I'm gonna just don't do CGI
real costumes, not animated CGI. Because after seeing Speed Racer, I don't need any more in my face CG that gives me a headache. You can have practical sets, guys. This had real water in it,
Yeah,
when they're filming outside.
Have a good mix of practical and CG.
Yes, Cole, the biggest flaw is Amber, because like I said, I just didn't like her acting in this movie, even before the controversy. I'm like, you're just a diet Scarlett Johansson. You're not as good as her. And the worst Fast movie is 4. I don't care what anyone says. That had Paul Walker and it was boring. And it just didn't know what it wanted to be.
Yeah, Fast Furious.
Let's kill off Michelle Rodriguez, and then she's back in 2 movies later. Let's put Gal in the movie, and she kind of like the way they introduced her was kind of like rushed. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, that is my least favorite too. But for me, the best Fast Furious movie is Furious 7.
I like 7. I just prefer 6 because there's a lot of people in it. Oh yeah, this is the scene where they're talking, they're drinking,
Green Lantern had horrible CGI. The Flash went downhill after season 2, which was.
I say after season 3. I'm still watching it, but like I said, it hasn't been
this season of the Flash is starting to pick up a little bit.
It is because at least it was funny. The last episode barely had him, but it was funny. That's what it had over the last episode of Supergirl was. It was fine. It wasn't horrible. I thought it was okay. They focus on too many of these female characters I don't care about. Other than Kara and her sister, I don't care about Lena. I don't care about Julie Gonzalo. I don't care about freaking Lex Luthor's mother. Good actress, I just don't care about her, They focus too much on that. Lex is a good villain. You don't need anything else. Here, there's too many villains, I think, in this movie. But you could have put Black Manta for this, save him for the sequel. But
He is
Warner
going to be
Brothers
in
wanted
the
two
sequel.
villains, yeah, and Matrix 4. But the worst of is Tokyo Drift. Best is Fast 5. Oh, I like Tokyo Drift as a standalone.
Yeah, same here.
Legends of
I
Tomorrow
like,
season 6 looks good. Yeah, I'm gonna see it.
yeah, that show it's despite its issues, it's still packing the punch. And Jason Momoa, he's great in this. I think he's a great choice. And it's Duncan
Yay, she's
Idaho.
pregnant. See, DC likes to put procreation, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
Duncan Idaho. It's Duncan Idaho. He's gonna be great in that. It's Duncan Idaho.
There's Arthur.
Yeah,
two characters named Arthur in DC that I saw. This and Joker.
Yeah, Arthur Fleck.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'll do a live stream for that soon, later this summer.
That baby's so cute. I remember those cameras.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie has diversity, yeah, but it's not shoved down your face because Momoa's like, I think, part Hawaiian. So
yeah, Jason Momoa, he is part Hawaiian.
So he's tan.
Josh,
he's not just a
like
white guy.
Cartoon Network? Yeah, I like
the old one.
Cartoon Network, but the old Cartoon Network. I don't watch any of the new stuff now.
That kid has frizzy hair.
But yeah, even what you said about Amber Heard controversy, yeah, it is messed up. So
it's too much. It's like she should be reduced in the sequel. Gina Carano does a tweet and gets fired, and Amber abused the man, and yet she's still there. It doesn't make any sense. This scene is cool. This reminded me of the Star Wars prequels a lot. This movie, especially the Phantom Menace and the Clone Wars and all that. Yeah. Because they look like stormtroopers. They have white outfits and they have blasters. Yeah, and also
it reminded me of Phantom Menace,
but in a good way. It was like, oh god, they're doing an underwater scene, and these are actually cool versions compared to in the Force Awakens. They look like babies. They have these shrunken heads, and also it's good to see Nicole Kidman have a fight scene.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
I'm pretty sure
he pulls an Elsa on them. Yeah.
Pretty sure she's going to return for a sequel. Her hair in this movie does remind me of Elsa.
Yeah, it does. In Frozen 2. And see, it's
Disney
an action scene.
did
I can
the right
see it.
thing by replacing the Russos for Avengers 3 and 4 instead of Joss Whedon, he was directing Infinity War. He will have abused people and say, I can still watch the first two Avengers movies.
Yeah, I love those movies. They're masterpieces, guys. I'm sorry. But Whedon's controversy, that was what Gal was a different story.
Yes, Whedon,
that was
all
awesome.
The stuff I heard about him, yeah. But Josh, I'm gonna DM you later. I need another song for my intro. Okay, Eddie. But yeah, this camel, and unlike Transformers: The Last Night, it doesn't do the whole
drag
aspect
ass.
ratio. It doesn't change.
It doesn't do this. It doesn't go into like 3 aspect ratios in 3 seconds.
It only does it. It only does it if it was shot in IMAX, which is nice seeing directors shoot with IMAX cameras. I'm pretty sure
I noticed
Flash will probably
they de-aged Tamora Morrison's face a little bit in these flashbacks.
Yeah.
They de-aged them. It doesn't look that bad though. It looks a lot better than in the Justice League, the theatrical cut. That looks awful.
De-aging has gotten a lot better.
Yeah. It didn't work in Rogue One though. It looks awful because it's not even de-aging. They're bringing back actors that passed away, and it just looks weird.
I will agree with Verity Sean that movie should have had more Darth Vader instead of the CG Tarkin.
Yeah, instead of CG Tarkin and Ben Mendelsohn screaming. I'm like, it was too much. It gave me a headache. I'm like, please stop screaming.
2012 is a masterpiece. Age of Ultron is pretty good. Infinity War was perfect, and Endgame is amazing, even though the logic for time travel doesn't really work. If you think about the time travel too much, it can be a little...
It's a movie, guys.
Yeah. But I like all 4
convoluted, but like I said, it's Back to the Future wasn't fully logical either.
Yeah, Age of Ultron
because of Wanda's introduction,
my favorite
right?
call. Yeah, Whedon, and also because they brought in Wanda, and plus it led to something with Wanda. Which don't worry, my review of WandaVision will come in this week. I just
in
been
May, right? Or
yeah.
yeah,
The spoiler.
This
Bill,
movie also has a lot of color. That's why this made $1 billion. Yes,
and the Flash
this made $1 billion. Yet we haven't had that for Justice League or with Wonder Woman. Why? Because this movie was colorful. It knew what it was.
Wonder Woman is colorful. It's just there's a color palette it has to follow, but it is colorful. Supergirl will be colorful. The movie version.
Yeah, it needs color because for whatever reason, Zack Snyder doesn't like color. He likes to desaturate his movies, except for Watchmen. That had color. Watchmen had a lot of color.
He has a style where he doesn't want to oversaturate the colors because he doesn't want to compete with Marvel.
But again, Color Sam is very colorful. It felt like a Marvel movie, and his name is Captain Marvel. They just can't say it because Marvel has dibs on that name now because of Brie Larson's film.
I like
this kid is cute. The one that plays the young Arthur. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Flashbacks here feel necessary to him since we have to wait to get his movie after 2017 Justice League, which I don't hate, but the Snyder Cut is infinitely better.
It is, but it's just way too long. I think the epilogue and the opening could have been cut. I think the opening should have been 5 minutes. The opening's 8 minutes long. The opening credits where they show BBS and the from a different perspective of the superheroes, it's way too long. Like you could have made that 5 minutes.
The whole opening there doesn't bother me. There. It's just you could turn some stuff down. But
yeah, the epilogue is too long. Also, the worst is Wonder Woman 84. I disagree with that. I think Suicide Squad's the worst. I'm sorry. The first Suicide Squad.
I will say 2017 Justice League is the worst, but I don't hate it. It's just with everything that is going on. Joshua, do you like Saw 6? Yes, I do like Saw 6.
Oh, get out of here, Ant. I'm sorry, there's ants.
But yeah, The Flash, I'm giving that movie a chance because I like Ezra Miller. And
I like this take on The Flash. He's not dour and somber and depressing like in the TV
Some people aren't for Ezra Miller, but I like his take. And I'm interested to see how Sasha Calle does in her small cameo as Supergirl. Who knows?
And also, Kiersey Clemens is coming back as Iris.
And we have Ben Affleck in The Flash.
I thought Wonder Woman 84 is massively underrated. It is. It's just that people wanted it to be better than the first one. It's just too long. It's basically how long is this movie?
2 hours and 23 minutes.
Yeah, the Wonder Woman didn't need to be that long. It could have been 2 hours even. Just cut a couple of characters and subplots, and it would work.
Yeah. Cut out Pedro Pascal, or just at least make them better.
Also, these movies are not for children. I know people were complaining about the last Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode. Don't let your kids watch PG-13 unless they can handle it.
Do you like
this movie has
on
blood
the
in it.
sofas? Yes, I do. Wonder Woman 84 is my second favorite movie last year under Trolls World Tour. I still haven't
seen Trolls World Tour. I need to see that in the Croods too. And this black guy, he was in Greatest Showman. He was Zendaya's brother, and he was also in Baywatch. I think he was one of the captains or something like that.
You have Michael Beach playing his father. If you're familiar with Michael Beach, he was in movies like Wayne XL and Soul Food, and so back in the 90s.
Exactly. But, again, see, DC's not racist. They put a lot of diversity in their show, in their movies and shows.
And nor is Marvel. Why do you think I love Into the Spider-Verse so much?
But with their Black Superman movie, that's questionable. That's a suspect because I'm like, I think they're just doing that to make a statement. Like, oh, you didn't like your white Superman, let's make him black. And it's not Clark Kent, but still, I don't know. I'm up and down about that. I'm not hating it, but I'm weary. Yeah, I don't want it to be woke. I don't want that.
I'm gonna give it a chance. If Into the Spider-Verse proves anything, is that a black superhero movie can work just like Black Panther.
Exactly. I just, you can make it live action. It's not going to hurt. I mean,
Hey,
what?
Stargirl works very well for me, and I still like season 1, but season 2 we can fix some problems.
I hope that the villain is there's just one villain and they stick with that. Because the last season had too many villains. Here's Arthur's appearance.
I think Meg Delassie is going to be the main villain in season 2. And Superman and Lois is doing very good too.
Yeah, that was not woke at all, and they have a very interracial cast, which is good to see. The girl that plays Lana and her daughter, they're mixed race, which is nice to see.
Ralph Breaks the Internet was a million times better than Wonder Woman 84, but it's still bad.
It was shorter.
I think Ralph Breaks the Internet is better than the first Wreck-It Ralph. What is your least favorite horror movie? Oh,
well, I know that one, Howling 7. That nothing is worse than that. That's not a man.
Well,
there it is. Yep.
My least favorite is probably The Exorcist 2, The Heretics.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the original or any of the sequels or prequels. Yeah, they're wearing their masks. Yeah.
James Wan, he knows what he's doing. You go from horror to comic books.
And there's some horror elements. I know The Trench got canceled, but there was some elements of it here.
It's okay.
There he is. Yeah. Oh yeah.
To come aboard.
Yeah, that's a great opening. It's like when Thor shows up in Avengers. It reminded me of that.
Yeah.
This and the Thor sequels, like the sense of humor here really worked, just like in Thor Ragnarok. It's very colorful and upbeat. He's not, I'm taking this seriously. No, he's got some personality.
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, it's a fun movie. I really love it. I
rewatched it on Disney Plus a couple of weeks ago. I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, this movie's hilarious, and it works. Like Taika Waititi's weird, but he knows what he's putting on the screen.
Yeah, I like him as a director and an actor.
Yeah, he also made The Mandalorian very watchable in the first season.
Yeah,
it's funny.
We may have lost Cara Dune for season 3, but at least we have the other female lead.
At least we still have the other characters. We still got
you have Ming the Wind's character and Rosario Dawson, and then you have Bo-Katan.
Yeah,
and then Sasha Banks.
That's better than nothing, and there's going to be more because Ahsoka's going to get her own show, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah. And Momoa, they said that he looks like Roman Reigns. I'm like, he's not a wrestler. He was a Game of Thrones actor that actually transitioned well. Because most of them have done terrible movies. Oh my God. Emilia Clarke, I don't think has ever done a good movie yet. Not for me, anyway. I saw Solo and Terminator Genesis. Oh God. Oh yeah, these are the Russians.
Homecoming. Forget
and the dialogue in that scene was amazing.
Ever calling Homecoming overrated. That movie's awesome. Far From
Home
is
it gave me a shot of adrenaline after the two amazing films.
I actually own Homecoming and Far From Home. Homecoming on DVD and Far From Home in my little Blu-ray collection. And he's also in the new horror movie this year with Teyana Paris.
Spiral, right? Spiral or the Candyman remake?
The second one, the latter that you just mentioned.
Candyman.
Yes,
he could have been Blade, like him, Mahershala Ali. They kind of look alike, except Mahershala Ali's bald. Because he has blades here, so I'm like, he would have been Blade because he kind of sounds like Wesley Snipes. T2 was meh. Genesis was pretty good, but Darth Vader is my favorite. Yeah, that's fine.
I like all 6 Terminator movies, Inside Out fam.
Yeah, I couldn't get into the ones after Salvation. I was just like done.
But I do like I love Salvation. That's my favorite.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2 needs a director's cut. No, I don't want a 3-hour Spider-Man movie. It's not going to make that movie watchable. You could have cut stuff out of that movie and made it 2 hours. You didn't need Rhino. You didn't need Felicia Hardy. That was just really forced in there. You didn't need Smythe. You didn't need any of those characters.
You shouldn't have.
All you needed was
cut out Shailene Woodley, though.
Yeah, exactly. One of the most beautiful women in Insurgent and Divergent, and you cut her out. Yeah, that's dumb. Unpopular opinion: Ant-Man and the Wasp is better than the first Ant-Man. I like both of those movies, but I've been seeing real ants in my house. So
And Ant-Man 3 is going to be filming.
yeah,
soon,
Quantumania.
Captain
I can't
Marvel
wait to
2.
see that. I'm very excited about that because the second
Most-
one, I loved Evangeline Lilly. I know some people were like, "Oh, she was just forced in there because she's a woman." I'm like, she kicked a lot of ass in that movie.
No,
She does more than Amber Heard
up
here.
They set that up at the end of the first Ant-Man that she was going to be in
Exactly.
Ant-Man the Wasp.
What was the problem here? Yeah, that
also,
movie had too many villains.
Yes, you have
It had too many
Catherine
villains.
And Catherine Newton's going to be in the third.
Oh,
movie.
she's adorable. Yeah, she was in Detective Pikachu.
Mhm.
I'm glad she's going to play Cassie.
Mhm. So yeah, we have a lot of Marvel stuff next year. We got Multiverse of Madness. We have Into Spider-Verse 2, which I'm very excited for.
Yeah, that's probably going to be at the end of the year, though.
Yeah, October.
Since Spider-Man is in December.
Yeah,
You can't
October
live us like
2022.
this.
You innocent people you asked to see for
Yep,
mercy.
ask to see for mercy. That's a good line. That is a good line, yeah. Don't you dare steal it, Disney. Don't steal that line for The Little Mermaid. Don't you dare.
I seen Catherine Newton in Freaky. She's great. Yeah, I enjoy that movie.
That movie I'm hesitant on because of the premise.
It's
It
not.
just bothers me.
It's not as woke. Frozen 2 was just terrible. I disagree.
I disagree. I love that movie. I have a poster of it on my wall.
I can understand.
Few of them.
But I can see why some people don't love Frozen 2 because they expected more from that.
After 5 years, I'm like, yeah. My most anticipated comic book movie of 2020 is The Suicide Squad. I'm going to see it, but just because of John Cena. That's basically it.
And yeah, I'm going to be watching it with you too.
I can watch it on B-Flix because I don't have HBO Max down here. But I'm going to give it a shot. It's not 3 hours, so it'll be shorter than the Justice Snyder Cut and Wonder Woman 84.
My most anticipated is Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings because
that's going to be awesome. Yeah. Mine, it says mine is Eternals if it gets a trailer. We need a trailer first.
Yeah, we need a trailer
because there has been nothing. There's been set photos and the cast. That's about it.
Yeah, Multiverse of Madness. There's no on-set photos or trailer, but it's very
we'll
secretive.
Get that.
I like that.
They want to keep it secretive because
there's a lot.
We just got Wanda's new costume, which was very sexy, by the way.
Yeah, this about that. No.
It's amazing. Like that costume, they put
Spider-Man,
the red jacket
No
that
Way
she had,
Home.
and they put the little crown. It's the little crown. That thing looks adorable.
Yeah. Spider-Man, No Way Home. Yeah, I'm excited to see
That's going to be awesome. AKA the live action nod to Into the Spider-Verse.
We have you have Tom Holland. Then you're supposed to have a different bunch of villains in it. Then you're gonna have Tobey Maguire. Then you, hopefully, if I'm
Emma Stone and whatchamacallit and Kirsten Dunst.
I don't think Emma Stone is gonna be in
Kirsten
it.
Dunst
she died
definitely.
At the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Kirsten Dunst though is because she hasn't died yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
scene.
Yeah, I love this scene. Love the scene between father and son. But also, I'm hopefully if I'm wrong because
breakfast. He gets him a giant beer. He drinks a beer like Thor does.
I like Brian Lomax movie talk from YouTube, but as I was saying, hopefully I'm proven wrong and Ashley is
Luca. I'm interested in and Kanto. I don't know what that is.
Miles Morales probably show up because right now I'm skeptical about Miles being in it, but hopefully I'm proven wrong as long as you get someone good. Luca and Kanto, Ryan the last.
Oh, this is Randall Park. He was also in he was in Ant-Man and the Wasp the same year.
Yeah, he's funny. I like him.
I like them in
Ryan the Last
WandaVision.
Dragon will be my 3 favorites of 2021 because I have faith for Disney this year. Yeah, I really love the Ryan the Last Dragon. It's one of my favorites of 2020. Do you like Rihanna?
She's attractive. She's attractive.
I like her as a musician. So yeah.
Not gonna take no more. That's funny.
This is a good conversation. Here.
This was a fun movie, just like Godzilla versus Kong was, because there's a lot of scenes in
Mm-hmm.
the water in that too.
Mm-hmm. Godzilla versus Kong knew what it was.
Yeah, and that's why it's making so much. And during the pandemic, a year later, and people want to go back to the theater. This scene is funny.
Yes.
This made my
And
dad laugh, and he barely laughs
yes,
in a comic
and
book movie. Can we get a
yes,
selfie?
and plus people who
Movies
and
pirated?
plus
No, they shouldn't do that. You should see movies in the theater or stream it on a streaming service. Don't buy bootlegs. It's wrong. I hate that. Yeah, why I love
favorite
this.
Spider-Man movie,
Can we have a
Spider-Man 3,
picture?
least favorite, The Amazing
That's a
Spider-Man
pink
2.
phone.
My least favorite Spider-Man movie is Venom, but it's
Look at
kind of like
Jason
a guilty
Momoa's face.
pleasure
Like he just.
for me, where I still don't like Venom, but
Look at his
kind of my
face. Look.
guilty pleasure thing. That was
Comic-Con pick.
Check yourself.
Look, it's like
Yeah, Comic-Con.
yeah, it's like a Comic-Con
Mhm.
pick. Yeah.
And now we have
Okay, guys,
the
gotta
aspect
go.
ratio
So see you, Cole.
change. But my
Yeah, and
favorite
also
Spider-Man movie
the
is
effects in
Into the
this movie
Spider-Verse.
look great. hmm
Yeah, Industrial Light and Magic did it.
These are beautiful CG, like the all the creatures, the sharks and the seahorses and all that. It looks great. This scene
And
right here,
people
that looks really
thought,
cool. It's like like a Saturday morning cartoon, but with a bigger budget.
yeah, it's like watching an anime.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I hate people who watch pirated movies on bootleg? Yeah, yes.
Because it hurts the industry. I never buy bootlegs or rent them or
Me,
take them.
With me, I try to watch movies and the new releases in the best way I can.
Yeah. This is Willem Dafoe and Patrick Wilson, right? Yeah.
Yes. The Green
Mhm.
Goblin 2002 and Night Owl 2.
hmm
No, I said Night Owl 2. I meant Night
Those
Owl.
look great. They're like Sharknadoes with like armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the CG's better here than in Black Panther. I know, I can say that. But it's just that movie was, people wanted it to come out so soon. So
Yeah, but the CG is still good in Black Panther, except for when you get to the last half.
yeah, the last fight at the end, it looks like a video game. I do like the rhinos. That was cool. The armored rhinos.
Yeah,
That looks
and
great.
they're having to talk underwater, which
Yeah, he has blonde hair. The Ocean Master.
Which Halloween movie has the worst Michael Myers mask? Halloween 5 has the worst
Yep,
Michael
Dolph
Myers
Lundgren.
mask. It's good seeing him back in the movie. Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, I watched his movies as a kid. Rocky IV and He-Man and the Master of the Universe. A hammerhead shark.
Mm-hmm.
The worst Halloween mask is from 5 because it looks like someone
Yeah, I
sat
just
on
said
it.
that.
It's terrible. I'm not counting the remake. I'm saying in the original films, the 5th one,
Yeah,
because it's like
Halloween
someone sat
5,
on it.
but his
It's
mask
flat.
in the remakes, Rob Zombie remake, it doesn't look too bad. I like the mask there, but I really love the mask in the original film
Mm-hmm.
and in the 2018 film. But yeah, the Flash. If Green Lantern movie is anything like this, the show.
It'll be visually
would
stunning.
just
They don't have
prove how-
excuses now.
Yeah,
Because Joker
Hal
didn't have
Jordan-
any CG in it, and it looked amazing.
Yeah, well, Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart and
Jon Stewart and
Jessica
Kilowog
Cruz.
and all that. Yeah, you can do it, guys. Did you see the cartoon that came out a couple years ago?
Yeah. Jessica
That's
Cruz
CG
can work in
cartoon.
live action. She worked on DC Superhero Girls, and who knows? We'll
That's
probably
adorable.
Get
Yeah, I love that
we'll
show.
Probably,
Jessica
we'll probably
Cruz.
get
Yeah, I want to
Bumblebee.
see her. Mm-hmm.
Get the So, to those
This is
who
cool,
may not
yeah.
like Supergirl show or Wonder Woman movies or Captain Marvel, at least give them some credit because it paved the way for female superheroes
Superheroes.
now.
Yeah, it did. Even the Teen
And-
Titans did that back in the day.
Yeah,
You had Starfire and Raven who were females.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and we got And because of what the success of Wonder Woman and Captain Marvel and
That looks
Supergirl
awesome.
show, we got a new Supergirl movie. I know she's Latina, but I'm gonna give her a chance. It's her first movie, guys.
As long as they don't waste her, as long as they don't waste her like they did with Isa Gonzalez, I'll be fine. Because they keep wasting her, and I'm sick of that. Bloodshot and then Godzilla vs. Kong, she does nothing. Come on.
You could have switched that up in Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah,
It had
they made her. Oh, I'm the villain. My father wants what he wants, and then blam, she's dead. That's it.
that could have been
it?
that could have been
That was
Rebecca
that was.
Hall.
I don't. And again, I don't blame. Adam Wingard. I'm not going to blame him because they got him at the last minute. But come on, you could have easily made her like a badass in the movie, and she's not. 2 films they've wasted her in. Baby Driver's still her best film so far that I've seen.
Well, if she gets cast as Jessica Cruz, then that could be a shot.
That's gonna definitely raise her morale. They're not gonna waste her. Yeah, let her fight. I want to see her do something. Sadly, done it before. I don't watch pirated movies anymore. No, because it's not worth it. It looks terrible.
And here we go.
And here's her introduction.
Honestly, I
Oh,
feel
joy.
like we should have been a recast.
Yeah.
Now,
Talk to the
if it
hand.
was,
I don't even want to look at her. I'm covering the screen with my hand.
I can still look at the movie just fine, even though she's down. But it's
Nope. I'd rather take Poison
But-
Ivy in the DCU. Yeah. Where's the accent now, Sean? Tell me that one. Where's the accent? It's not here. Obviously, it's not.
and he's doubting.
Yeah, exactly. You heard what he said. No, thank you, not interested. Thank you. Johnny Depp should have said that. He should have said that 10 years ago. Yeah, tell me her voice sounds like a diet version of Scarlett. Scarlett has one of the most desirable voices I've ever heard in my life. And here's like,
Look,
you gotta take your place as king. I'm like, are you on
Lily-
Quaaludes? What?
Lily Reinhardt kind of looks like her a little bit. You hear me? Are you
Yeah,
there?
I can't look at her. I can't.
As I was
Again, The
saying-
Lion King did this better.
I
The
was
original,
saying-
not the remake.
I was saying, Lily Reinhardt looks a little like.
Yeah, exactly. Or even Madeline Petch, because she's a real redhead. Here they put a red wig that's blood red. It looks fake. It looks
You could've
fake. It
cast
doesn't
it.
look like real hair. Come on, you know I
Yeah,
love
you
real
could've-
hair. Gal's hair is real, man.
You could have cast a natural redhead, or if not a actual redhead,
Or,
just
yeah,
someone
yeah.
else.
Or color your hair. I mean, Karen was too busy doing Marvel, so I can't say her, but you know.
Jessica Chastain would have done that.
Exactly. Instead of doing that god awful Dark Phoenix movie, she could have done this.
That wasn't her.
She would have been better. Again, that was the writer's fault for wasting her. They know she got an Oscar nomination, yet they don't follow. Where's Amber's Oscar? None. Scarlett got 2 of them last year. 2.
Yes, she did.
While she didn't win there, I don't have to look at her because it makes me cringe.
Y'all people can say what y'all want about Rebecca Ferguson. At least she's not gonna fight.
At least she doesn't
anyone
beat up men. At least not on screen she does, but on offset, no. Macquarie never had a problem with her in Rogue Nation or in Fallout. And 7, she'll be just fine. I know it got delayed, but I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, I'm not worried about her in that movie or 8.
This looks great. These Northern Lights. See, there's a lot of color in the movie. See, I can see it. Even the water, it looks blue. It doesn't look like clear. It looks very blue, and you could tell James Wan spared no. But this is like in Star Wars with the holographic images and the prequels. Yeah, it's so cool. It looks awesome. I don't know how they did this.
I've watched special features too.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
The sneak peek of Shazam too, which.
Yeah, I did see that. That was basically the trailer, but I have the film. Yeah, and I did a commentary for it. I want the Aquaman.
I did too, and we got Shazam 2 in 2023.
Mm-hmm. They pushed it a year because
him and his family. Grace Fulton.
Yeah, I want to see more of that. No more Ambers. Give me Grace Fulton and her older sister, her older lookalike any day, because at least they're both desirable, and they're natural brunettes. which I love. So
If anything, they'll probably bring in the sister of Mirror or in another love interest. For part
there's
two,
a tidal wave. Yeah, those are scary.
But it'd be kind of cool seeing the sister.
Yeah, was it Hilla? I think her name is.
Yeah, Hera.
John,
You
how
could
come you
have.
didn't like Flight Plan? I couldn't get into it. They put the twist in the first 30 minutes. You don't have
You
your
could
daughter's
have.
never been here, and I'm like, oh, that's really you're gonna.
You
do
could
that?
have the girl from Mortal Engines play the sister, since her name is Hera and the
Yeah,
actress's first name is Hera.
give her a
Hera.
chance. Give her a chance. Like you
Yeah,
know, that movie
I
bombed
get
because it was bad timing. It came out the same month as this and Into the Spider-Verse and Bumblebee. It was just crowded. It was a very crowded December.
I gave her a chance in that movie. I think she's great. She has potential.
Okay, more of this. This just feels like the scene from the Justice League theatrical cut where you first see her, and I'm like, and everybody was like, "Oh, she's so hot. She's so attractive." I'm like, the character was good in some other DC stuff, but here,
the characters
bad casting.
Is not the character in the live action movie. It's just the person playing her.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, and she doesn't do anything till the end.
Poison Ivy has a chance.
Yeah, it looks too much like Poison Ivy, but even Uma Thurman, yeah, I still like her more because her nose.
But I am curious though, if they were to bring Poison Ivy, which I doubt they'll do Poison Ivy again.
How come you didn't like Edges of Darkness? Because it's too depressing. As soon as Mel Gibson's daughter dies in that movie, I'm just depressed. I'm like, oh, this is not.
At least in Bloodfather, that Erin Moriarty plays his daughter in that movie, and
she's in that movie.
Yes, Bloodfather. Yes, she has dark hair in that movie.
Oh my god.
You could have had Erin Moriarty as Mirror too.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of choices, but she's Starlight, so I'm gonna just get.
Yeah. Yes, her and Karen Fukuhara is on that show. Yes, I wouldn't mind seeing the Katana series because she was a cool character. But it'll have to be a different actress though. But people who are hesitant about the Latina Supergirl, give her a shot and don't send death darts like they're doing with Wyatt Russell right now, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, why? Because I mean, yes, that scene horrified me. But again, it's the writer. It's the writers who put that in the script. You're gonna take your shield and you're gonna smash a guy's head in. I'm like, that even horrified my mom. She saw that and was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
it was horrifying.
He's a villain. What do you guys expect?
It felt so out of place after having WandaVision a few months ago, and then we have this bloody murder in it. Wanda did not kill someone like this. She accidentally killed Crossbones in Civil War. She didn't murder him. You know, he murdered himself pretty much.
Who, Wanda?
Yeah, in Civil War, she shoots him into a building, but that was an accident. That was not, I'm gonna murder you. No, that was just too cold-blooded.
Yeah, it's just Wanda. She's been through a lot, and plus the finale of WandaVision, she's accepting the pain.
There's Randall Park, yeah, and when she takes Ultron's heart out, he's not human, so it's not as violent. He's like rips out his heart.
Yeah,
that was badass. And Wyatt is like, I'm gonna murder this guy just because he killed my friend. I'm like, you couldn't arrest him, or punch him, or shoot him.
He's not the real Captain America. He's the villain.
That's the problem. He's a fake. He's a phony.
And this recent episode with Bucky crying, I'm like, now I like you now.
He's not the problem because he didn't murder somebody like this. The last time he did that was Civil War, and he was programmed. That's why he did it. It wasn't like he was made a bad choice on his own.
Johnny Jerry says, Josh is right. It's a villain. What do you expect? It's not going to be all.
It was too dark, though. It scared me. It was like, it horrified me. I'm like, I was like, everybody was like that. People that did reaction videos were like, that was not, kids should not have seen that because it's way too violent.
Yeah. Hey, I sat through Superman Returns with Lex Luthor stabbing.
Yeah, when he stabs him, but it's not like he's bleeding like
that was
buckets.
Dark.
Like here, it's like, die, and then there's blood all over. I'm like, what is this, Watchmen?
No,
It
with
was,
Superman Returns, he just stabbed him in the back and like, "Ah."
and then say now
I'm like, that
fly.
was too
It is dark.
much.
It is a dark scene, and it does go far. But this one was, I think, way more bloodier. And it felt out of place in a
No,
Disney Plus show. It just felt out of place. Are you ignoring me? No, I'm not ignoring you, Network Eddie. I have a
no,
lot
but
of to talk
but
about.
I do have to give credit for Marvel and Disney Plus for actually having balls to go dark on this
Yeah, but
show.
the next in Loki, I don't need to see pools of blood on the floor, guys, or
Yeah,
Hawkeye. Unless
yeah,
Katie
I'm not.
Bishop is gonna do that, I don't want to see
It's
her like
it's Kate.
murder somebody like
Her
that.
name is Kate Bishop, not Katie.
Hey, yeah, it's cute though. It's
But hey,
I like Katie better. It sounds cuter.
Haley's going to do a good job.
Oh my
She was
god,
great.
that's my wife. That scene with the
Between
jellyfish was
her and
good.
between
Yeah,
her and
her or
Caitlin,
Caitlin Dever because they're the same age
DC
and they're
cast
both
her for
adorable. Yeah. Batgirl.
or Zoe Deutsch.
Yeah, those dolphins are cute. Yeah, there's a lot of like aquatic life in this movie. That
And this well done CG. Yeah.
Mhm. It doesn't look
Yes.
terrible like in Doolittle. Oh my god, the animals in there look so fake. All of the animals, the whale and the dragon and all that, it just looks horrible. I don't know what they were thinking.
In 2018, you had great movies with great effects. Into Spider-Verse had great animation. Yes, the end it gets a little crazy, but
Yeah, it's like
kind
the flashy. It's the flashy strobing pink lights that bother me when they're going through the portal. Yeah, they could tone that down in the second one.
they won't do that in the second movie.
Yeah, just have a portal come out and then close like a Rick and Morty cartoon. Because if it's like hitting me in the face, it gives me a headache. I asked you why you hate movies about food because movies should, people can eat on screen. That's fine, but if it's about food and it's not, and they're not talking like Sausage Party, then it feels out of place. It feels like they're trying to
yeah.
do
Movies
product
about
placement.
food is worse. Is worse than the Emoji Movie.
This is like the
hate
bongo in the Phantom Menace. Yeah. Even their kiss in this movie is lame. Like her hair covers his face. Yeah, it's not romantic at all. This is visually stunning though.
Yeah, Atlantis. I even remember seeing the Comic-Con trailer and they showed Atlantis. I was like, wow.
It's like the Rainbow Bridge from Thor, but underwater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thor. Yeah, Thor Ragnarok is not a bad movie.
Kingdom of Atlantis. Yeah.
Atlantis. We'll be seeing more of that in the sequel too. Some people you can hate on Godzilla King of the Monsters all you want, but at least that had great effects, especially on Ghidorah.
Blah 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 blah. That's all she says. Exposition machine. I'm sorry, I lost all. Even in other movies I've seen her in, I wasn't a fan. Like the Stepfather remake and all that. I'm like, no. And her worst is Paranoia. That movie's so horrible that even Liam Hemsworth she's worse than him. He's running like this, but at least he's active. She doesn't do anything in that movie. In Paranoia, you seen it, Josh?
Paranoia.
Yeah, it's awful.
No.
Yeah,
but I have
horrible.
seen Drive Angry.
I did like that movie, but for Nicolas Cage and the action. But
anything, you could just reduce her role and just or Nicole Kidman. Obviously, you are going to pretty sure bring back because
I really love looking at this film. Like it still has, it still holds up even 3 years later, mostly.
So
those turtles are cool.
The Flash movie is going to have great effects, especially with him running. Yes, I know.
Yeah, because the guy that did the It movies and most of the effects there, I heard, were really well done. Some of the CG was kind of weird, but with Pennywise's head on like a spider, that was kind of weird in the second one. But it won't be as long as those, at least. The Flash movie. It'll be at least 2 hours, not
even 2 hours.
2 hours and 10 minutes or something. That's good enough. I don't need 3 hours.
Andy Muschietti, he's a good director. He directed Mama, which was a great horror film.
I saw that. That was good. It was atmospheric, and
you had
the kids who were good actors.
Jessica Chastain.
Yeah, hottest emo chick ever. Yeah, So hot.
And then
Like Kylo Ren could not outshine her because he just throws hissy fits. She's like, I'm so sad. But then she sees the girls, and she becomes like a mother figure. So nurturing. That's what I liked about her.
Yeah, It Chapter 1, It Chapter 2, I love both of those movies. It Chapter 2 is long, but I don't feel nothing. Doctor Sleep, I didn't feel anything.
John
That was
Bernstein and Blu-ray Food Fight, Son of the Mask, Batman and Robin.
But Doctor Sleep it was directed by Mike Flanagan, and that was great. No matter which version,
That's a different movie. Yeah, that's
the theatrical version or the director.
That's a sequel to The Shining.
Yeah, with Ewan McGregor and Kylie Curran and Rebecca Ferguson, which she was great as a villain.
I want to see it. I heard it's long though. There's a director's cut for that too.
Yeah, it's long, but it's a slow build up like the first movie. I appreciate the slow build up.
Have I seen Mac and Me? Yeah, that movie's hilarious. It's a dumb parody of rehash of E.T., but it's just so ridiculous. But it made me laugh.
Yeah, it's just like it's just like Shining, it's like Blade Runner. Both Blade Runner movies were the slow build up.
A very slow burn, yeah. But the first Blade Runner was not that long. Like the sequel's way longer.
Yeah, 2 hours 43 minutes, but
it's long. It's a very long sit through. And I know I sat through it in the theater. That and Interstellar.
I didn't feel anything with that movie either. I've rewatched that multiple times. And Villeneuve, he knows what he's doing.
I have to stream one of his movies. I got to do a live stream for one of his films. I just got Arrival. I want to see it.
Arrival
it's beautiful. Like that movie is stunning to look at. It's not an alien invasion movie, but it has a lot of atmosphere and visuals.
Which I understand why some people disappointed with Arrival.
Yeah, they were bored. They were like, "Oh, this is an alien. This is an Independence Day."
They were bored with 2049 too, but 2049 it's long, but it was great. Great cast too. Mackenzie Davis, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Which Mackenzie Davis,
Ana de Armas.
We'll see her. Yeah, Ana de Armas. We'll see. And Sylvia Hoeks as the main villain, which I do want to see more of her too.
Yum.
But Mackenzie Davis, she'll get her chance in a Marvel movie as the.
Yeah, we need to see. She needs a break, man.
She could play the sister of Sam Guthrie, who manipulates people's skin in the animated X-Men cartoon.
Wow, this is a better scene than the Clash of the Titans remake.
I don't hate that remake. If anything, Flash and Supergirl, their movies are going to be very, very light.
Oh, there's the crabs. There's those are the trench. That's the trench creatures. Yeah.
DC, they're not afraid to go hard. DC or Marvel. And Captain Marvel too. If people complain about Teyonah Parris being there, I'm gonna be like, y'all need to calm down.
No, they better not. I don't want to be like, oh, they just gave her a diversity hire. I thought that's what she was going to be in WandaVision, but no.
Yeah, same here.
She was gorgeous. I'm like, oh my God.
She was actually trying to help Wanda too. Darius Lynn says Josh. Hello, Darius Lynn.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Stormtroopers. Or underwater troopers, I would like to call them.
Yep, underwater stormtroopers.
It also looks like the suits from Tron Legacy as well. The voices sound like Tron Legacy.
Mm-hmm. I haven't watched that movie in a while, but it's on.
I saw it on Disney Plus. Yeah, it's on Disney Plus. It looks great.
Yeah, the visual.
And sorry, Amber, you're not at Olivia Wilde. I saw her in person. She's gorgeous. absolutely scrumptious. I saw her and I was like, I couldn't move. I was like, wow.
They could have casted her as Mirror too.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah,
But at least she's doing Spider Woman. So
yeah.
either one with Caitlin Dever or Spider Woman or Batwoman will be fine. But
That's awesome.
it just I just hope that they don't act crazy towards Caitlin Dever and be negative towards her either. Which they're not, because Booksmart showed how great she is.
These sword fight scenes are pretty cool too. Yeah, the choreography, they did it well.
Yeah,
I could see it.
how
They're
they
not
did the
jump
fight
cutting.
choreography.
They're not editing it like crazy, like in a Olivia Megaton movie where I can't see what's going on. Yeah, DC can make good fight scenes.
People complain about Christopher Nolan's fight scenes, but I understand.
And Batman Begins is a little herky jerky in the beginning. At least I can see when he first shows up. Like,
but yeah,
I'm Batman. Yeah, that's a cool scene.
But yeah, the Dark Knight,
Here, there's a reason.
Rises has.
Yeah, it looks a lot better. Yeah. Even Joker, like there's not action scenes because he's just shooting guys, but it's well shot. I can see it.
And especially in the finale with the movement and when he go talk
oh
to
man,
Murray.
wow, that was crazy, man. So yeah,
That
I was like,
cra-
that movie still gives me chills. That still gives me chills.
That was
to this day.
That was more crazier than the leap of faith moment into the Spider-Verse. And anything Doctor Strange.
And also, and in Joker, he doesn't cackle like the way Leto does. Leto is just not the Joker for me. I'm sorry. He is. That's not the Joker's laugh. What's your least favorite Star Wars movie? You know what it is, John.
Complained about
Heath Ledger's.
Some people complain about Heath Ledger's laugh in The Dark Knight, but at least that was his laugh.
It's a lot better than the cackle that Leto does.
And it's a lot better than Cesar Romero's laugh. Sorry, Batman 66 fans. I hate the Batman, Adam West Batman. I respect it, but I just don't like it. Was my least favorite Star Wars movie is Attack of the Clones, but I still watch it. It's just the dialogue reminds me of Twilight and After. Combined.
Which one? Which one? Attack of the Clones?
Attack of the Clones.
It says The Force Awakens solo or Rogue One. Force Awakens because it was the first one and they had a shot and it was just too much. Like the opening is fine and then after that the movie just sinks. And you guys know why.
Haley Richardson would have been a better Rey, and
exactly. Did you see The Last Survivors? That movie is amazing. That last act with the sword. I have to see it. I have to. There's a commentary on the DVD. Papa John's. I don't like Papa John's. Yeah,
it's kind of surprising she hasn't done a big superhero movie yet because mainly because
she's young. She's gonna get married. That's why.
She sticks to independent films. So
like Olivia Thirlby, that she did Dread, but it flopped, so she went back to doing independent films.
Which is sad because Dread is actually pretty fun. A lot better than
I must say, Papa John's, I don't eat it anymore. When Ghostbusters was promoting that pizza, I was like, no, I don't want to eat your peppers and your boxes and all that. It's gross.
Which Ghostbusters? The 84 one or the 2016 one?
Speak for yourself, Amber.
Yeah, at least we got Kristen Wiig as Cheetah. No, he hasn't seen The Wolf of Wall Street. And
it's too long.
You should know
3 hours long. And I'm not a fan of Margot Robbie's ass. I'm sorry, guys. No, it does nothing for me. Is she as bad as Amber? No, but still, I don't know. I just like.
Tell that to Caitlin when you do Booksmart as a live stream.
Yeah, exactly. She's gorgeous. Like her, I would do anything to be with her. She's my size. Yeah, she's younger than me, but so what? She's not. She's legal.
Plus, she was great in Short Term 12.
Well, she's a trouble kid. Yeah.
she'll get her Oscar next because so far Brie Larson and Lakeith Stanfield has been Oscar nominated.
Exactly, and
Lakeith
she won.
Stanfield is being nominated for Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah, yeah. Even though it's a political movie, that's why.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
'cause,
political, but
like Get Out and what was the other one? Antebellum didn't get one, but this
Get
kid,
Out.
he kind of sucks as Arthur.
Yeah, get,
He's more like a Power Rangers actor
Get
than
Out is
Arthur.
Get
Yeah, it
Out
won
is
an
a
Oscar
good movie.
for best screenplay, right?
It's a great. Yeah, it won for best screenplay. It got nominated for Daniel Kaluuya's performance. It's a great film with Daniel Kaluuya and Allison Williams. She looks like a man to beat. If you see the movie, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna see the film, but like right now, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till October so I can see it for Halloween. Because Antebellum's not scary. I'm like, oh, bam, they're reenacting a slavery thing. I'm like, you didn't have to do that.
That was a waste of potential.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. It should have just been Janelle Monáe going through a struggle, but not that, you know? Because it pissed a lot of people off. Because it's a twist. It's basically ripping off the village.
The twist
M. Night
was
Shyamalan's
40 some odd minutes into that movie. And Jenna Malone.
It's basically the M. Night Shyamalan movie, The Village, but with slavery instead.
Yeah, Jenna Malone was also in that movie. She was good.
Yeah, what a waste. She's a good actress. I like Donnie Darko. The second Hunger Games movie.
She was in Donnie Darko.
She don't love me. Yeah, this guy's acting is just ugh.
That's what I thought that was in Donnie Darko, the one character. Because Jenna Malone, she was gonna be Batgirl, but
yeah, she was supposed to be. She was in BVS in an extended scene, and yet that went nowhere. So it's like, they probably thought she was too old. But hey, Zoe is not. She's in her early 20s. She can do it.
Her and Caitlin can do it, but Jenna Malone, she can. We'll probably see her again,
we'll probably will. People get a second chance. Jake Gyllenhaal did Spider-Man: Far From Home, so he got a second chance in Marvel.
And Brie Larson, she hasn't done it. She got a chance at Marvel, and she's great.
And made $1 billion just like this movie. Yeah, both movies are in the $1 billion club. I admit this dress is beautiful. That costume is very sexy. If Caitlin wore that, I'd marry her on the spot. I'd take her. I'll elope with her right now.
Frozen.
I'm just thinking of her as.
Yeah, it's a beautiful dress. Where's your $1 billion? Frozen 2.
That is a nice dress, even with the purple. What was it? The jellyfish. Yeah, it's a nice touch.
Yeah, purple jellyfish.
One has a nice visual style that I like. That he did The Conjuring, and that's still my favorite horror movie of the past 10 years.
Yeah,
the first Conjuring.
Her dress is a cool dress. I will give you that.
But again, I have Natalie Portman in the prequels and in Thor. So, and she's going to be Lady Thor, and I can't wait for that.
The problem with Natalie Portman in that movie is that it's every 5 minutes where she changes. I'm like, stick to one costume, George Lucas. But we have Tessa Thompson in Thor: Love and Thunder 2.
Mm-hmm.
Grandmaster, yes, I hate the character, but I like the actor. But it's only gonna be in one scene. So
I hope he's gonna do well in Jurassic World Dominion. They better not kill the original cast off, or I'm done. I didn't want to see that.
With Jurassic World Dominion, they should just go all out.
Yeah, just have them fight the dinosaurs. I don't want to see any more cloning or like letting them loose in the city. Just fight them. Like the Carnosaur movies, the sequels of Carnosaur did it right with an R rating. Yeah, I know they're not going to do an R rating, but just do something different.
The Carnosaur, what? What movies you say? The Carnosaur or
Carnosaur movies. They're like low budget versions of Jurassic Park. I've seen the sequels 2 and 3. I haven't seen the first one, but you can do like that.
Do you
and
like
it will work.
Lights Out? Yeah, I saw Lights Out back in summer 2016, directed by David Sandberg. Yeah, I reviewed that. I like that movie. He did a great job with Annabelle Creation, which was really good. I like it more than the first one. And Grace Fulton was in that movie too, Annabelle Creation. Movie
She's,
43 is my least favorite movie ever. I saw that last year and it was painful.
I can't see it. It's not funny. Hey, Joey,
hello,
movie blog.
hello, Joey.
Yeah, Patrick Wilson's a good actor. Like, I've seen him in a lot of stuff, and he really can elevate a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Hard Candy because of the lead person, because I can't say actress anymore.
Elliot
Is-
Page.
Yeah, oh, God. Why? Just why? I don't like Amber, but at least she's still a female. No. Yeah, the yelling is like an anime. Ah! Yeah, it's like an anime. It's like Dragon Ball Z underwater. John, do you see that movie as a waste of great actors? Which one? Movie 43. Yeah, I can't see 43. That movie. Every actor looks miserable in that movie. Just say they don't want to be there.
Uma Thurman,
Hugh Jackman,
Halle Berry.
Yeah, half of Hollywood was in that movie. It's awful.
Are you kidding me?
Lee Schreiber and Naomi Watts and oh my God, it just goes on and on.
It was a waste of great actors, just like the Emoji Movie was a waste.
King Orm,
I know you don't have.
Athlete.
Again, I know you don't hate the Emoji Movie, but I really cannot stand that movie. It is the worst animated movie of last decade. Right next to the Cars, all three Cars movies.
Cut her.
Come on. All three.
She should bring him back.
Again, why can't she be a real redhead? I like the real hair.
Even if she was
Scarlett Johansson's red hair, it looks gorgeous. It doesn't look like a wig or fake. It looks fantastic, especially in the Black Widow movie. I'm like, I want her even more now.
It does feel like a wig, a little bit with Black Widow.
I still want her more.
Good, Josh. If you like
the first one, is just too boring.
I hate.
It gave me a headache, just like the Speed Racer movie. Just too much. The CG's in my face.
It's the best one, but it's not still flawed.
It's boring.
Cars 2 is awful. Cars 3 was one of the worst movies of 2017.
I saw it for free, so I couldn't say much. I did review it. I didn't hate it.
I bleep and hate the Cars movies, but Despicable Me is far superior to those movies.
Yeah, at least those movies are much funnier. The Minions crack me up in every film.
And you have the Minions.
Yeah, they crack me up, man.
This whole fight scene, even though it's in the IMAX aspect ratio.
Yeah, here it's a DVD, so I can see it.
It's also
Solo was so dark I couldn't see a thing.
It also changes the IMAX the aspect ratio on the Blu-ray.
Yeah, that I've seen.
Which
I saw it with my family last year.
Which I can deal with the IMAX.
Yeah, Fallout did that a lot, but it's not as bad in Fallout. Wait till you see Fallout on Blu-ray. It's amazing on Blu-ray.
I can only watch the DVD for right now.
Yeah,
but I'm a little apprehensive to go back and rewatch it. But
why?
But I will.
I'm not a fan of Vanessa Kirby, and I still watched it. I still love that film. It's very rewatchable.
It's not her. It's not her. Or the villain. Or Tom Cruise. It's not her. Or it's not even Rebecca Ferguson. It's just. I need to wait until I watch Dune because I want to see Rebecca's Lady Jessica first.
Yes. The crowd is. I miss crowds. I really do.
It's like
she has that same face the whole time.
It's like her dress is like jellyfish.
Yeah, it looks nice. I know it's CG, but it looks nice.
I know you're talking to me, Darius. The Cars trilogy is still better than Boss Baby, Emoji Movie, and Food Fight. I will give that. The Boss Baby is awful. Emoji Movie is awful. It's nothing but product placements. That's all it is. Because it shows it down your freaking throats. like I say, if anybody likes the Emoji Movie or can get some enjoyment out of it, that's fine. I'm not gonna take that away from you. You're entitled to your opinion, but name one good scene in the Emoji Movie that was actually funny. One.
Oh no, my hammer. I mean, my pitchfork. Yeah, the hammer's floor.
Yeah. But yeah,
Even these extras have more soul than Amber. They're like having the time of their lives. Yeah. Yeah. Again, anime yell. At least here it makes sense. It's a fight scene. It's not Ben Mendelsohn screaming for the 14th time like he does in every movie except Captain Marvel. Because he screams in Robin Hood and in Rogue One and in Ready Player One. Does he scream? Yeah, he probably does. You can't play video games. I'm like,
and that's
enough
how
already. He's too much. He yells in everything he's in, and I'm like,
he's a
trespass
good
with
actor,
Nicolas Cage
but
to yell,
he's a
but he
good actor.
yells
He
way too much.
Christian Bale's gonna overact, and you're not gonna complain
Yeah, he
about that.
overacts. It's too much. It's
But
like Gary Oldman on Autopilot. It's too much.
But Bale's a good actor. He knows what he's doing when he's overacting.
Yeah, according to remember, Justice League is better than the Snyder Cut. Yeah, he would. I don't care what he thinks. He probably hated this movie too.
He did.
He hates everything from the DCU.
The only one he likes is Shazam.
Again, because it's a comedy. It's not. It embraced the source material. And Zachary Levi was great.
If people hate the Green Lantern show with Jessica Cruz, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, exactly. But we don't need a female, even though there was a female in Emerald Knights. So
as long as it's better than the 2011.
Your voice cracked.
I do that too. My voice.
Yeah, cracked. This is like the prequels. It's a mix of this and Phantom Menace and Revenge of the Sith when they're flying in space. That looks great.
Mm-hmm.
This is really visually stunning.
Superman 10 out of 10. Superman 2 Dawn of Cut 10 out of 10. Superman 3 4 out of 10. Superman 4 0
No
out
Superman
10.
Returns or Man of Steel. And I don't need a Man of Steel sequel. It's too little too late. Step Brothers, I haven't seen that. Talladega Nights, Holmes and Watson, 0.
Step Brothers,
I haven't seen any of those. I tried to see Talladega Nights and I wasn't laughing.
Catherine Hahn is pretty funny. And
she's hot.
She was funny in Doc Ock.
Oh yeah, she was that. I forgot that she was in that. She was in that so little, in WandaVision she had more screen time.
Mm-hmm. Superman Returns 6 out of 10, Man of Steel 10 out of 10. At least you did not include the Supergirl movie.
No, you shut up, Amber. You shut up. You think you're the lead female here, but you're really not. You're just a substitute for Scarlett Johansson in the MCU and also Nicole Kidman in this too. Stay on target.
At least Zendaya is not a substitute for Rebecca Ferguson in Dune.
No, there isn't. And if anything, I still have Zendaya, who we know is going to be amazing. Because I've heard good things about Malcolm and Marie, even though it's a very, it's a struggling movie again.
Yeah, it is struggling.
But like I said, can't they? I don't get it. I just don't. And why black and white? I don't get it. I guess the director wanted to be artsy. Because I like to see her skin.
Nothing's wrong in with black and white.
I know. I've seen movies in black and white in the theater, but recent films, not.
Especially WandaVision. That whole Dune movie is going to be amazing. It's better than the David Lynch weirdness. Batman Forever 6 out of 10. Batman and Robin 0 out of 10.
No, you didn't. You saved her first. Yeah, right.
it's funny because you're
They're in
ranting.
a blue whale, yeah. In Finding Nemo. Wait, hold on.
They just came out of the water and they're in
Oh,
the
this is the
water.
airplane scene, yeah.
Mhm.
You tried to take me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Yeah. I blessed the rain down in Africa. Yeah. I remember that song.
Some people they
Yeah,
didn't like the
that
way they
looks so
redid it
fake.
for the movie.
It didn't bother me, guys. It's a recognizable song and it's short. That looks so fake. Looks like a Disney princess discount wig of Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
You almost
And they wanted her. They wanted her in what did they want her to be? Amber.
Red Sonja at first.
No. Mm-mm. Yeah, please. I'd rather see the '80s film. It's so laughable. Where are you?
That'd be like having Ariana Grande in a superhero movie.
Well, she's adorable. Like her, I can look at any day, and she has like blonde hair now, platinum blonde.
Mhm.
A desert, and yeah, Jason Momoa's going to be in the desert. So, but I don't want to talk
Yeah.
too much about it because I want to save that for October.
Mhm. When we do the live watch party for that.
I'm just gonna see the '80s version and the miniseries and whatever else I can for the next
That's
6
why
months.
I'm doing the little coverage on my channel to get ready for it. Talking about the miniseries and then the character posters and such. And is Taco Bell making a movie? Was that? It's a joke.
Don't want to hear about it. It's dumb.
It's a joke.
The makeup is good in this movie too.
Mhm.
It's long, but yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna read some more.
But yeah, if they ever do, if Aquaman 2 is to be successful, if they do make a third Aquaman movie, just recast the character of Mirror.
Or just kill her off and then get a new character at the end of the second movie. They could do that. Deadpool 2 kind of did that.
But they're going to end up bringing Marina Baccarin back.
Of course,
Deadpool
because
3.
the time travel thing, yeah.
You can't.
Because they loved her in the first one. But we still got Domino, and she was great.
And who knows? They'll probably add another female character to Deadpool 3.
Yeah, honeypots. That's what I want to see.
There's not a character called Honeypot in the comics.
Yeah, but I was like saying they could make that would be my fan fiction. I'm getting ideas for it. Nothing but desert
Okay.
and there's a.
Okay, that line is pretty funny. Redheads, you gotta love them. That is funny.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, but he's.
I have a thing for redheads.
I think the screaming is a little bit much. Yeah. That sheep is cute, but she's not a natural redhead. She's a blonde, and she's not Scarlett Johansson either. So.
Scarlett Johansson's red hair isn't real either.
I know. But she looks good in any wig. I've seen her in a black wig and Ghost in the Shell and
I know.
What was that movie called? Under the Skin? Yeah.
Yeah. What y'all gonna do with Brie Larson and Captain Marvel to complain that if she gets the Warbird suit? Please.
I'm not gonna complain about it, guys. I'm heterosexual. What do you want from me? I think that suit is sexy. Yeah. I saw it in the I first saw it in the what was it, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance game, and I played as her a lot. They're not going to over-sexualize her, trust me. Starlight wears that same thing, and nobody complains about it. The boys. Yeah. I know that's not a show for kids.
They want Aaron more as Captain Marvel than Brie. They like Aaron more.
Of course they do. She's younger, and plus, did you see her face? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
Black Manta is... He slipped
Yeah,
you away.
but he looks like Alpha 5 painted black.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Like I looked at him, I'm like, wait a minute, this looks like Alpha 5 from Power Rangers. I mean, look at that. The head's too big. It looks like Alpha.
But
That
again,
gun's
it's self-aware. So, have
Yeah,
I played
it
Fortnite?
is.
No, I don't. I don't play Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't play online gaming. I prefer playing by myself or with my sister when we can play multiplayer. I don't like playing online. People are just douchebags online. That gun is cool.
Mm-hmm. Here he's
Yeah, this is the building montage. So we're seeing, like in Iron Man.
Mm-hmm. You reminded me of the Aquaman. I mean Iron Man, where he builds a suit, and in
Yeah.
Spider-Verse when Miles gets
Black.
his
Yeah, because again,
black suit.
and I know some people had a problem with the social commentary in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but I'm like, what did you expect, guys? It's got a black lead and a white lead, so that was gonna lead to something.
It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, it's a social commentary on the world today, that we live in, where
Mm-hmm.
people are very sensitive about race and politics and all that. They're very sensitive about it.
Yeah, they are very, very sensitive about it.
Oh, great, more deserts, yeah. Yes, Mando does have a desert, but to be fair, I love the character. I can see him in any terrain. No, you punch Jason Momoa and I'll cancel you, Amber. Don't you dare touch him. He should have been like, shut your face, Beall. Shut up. Yeah. Yeah, she tries to get tough, and I'm like, when Scarlet gets tough, I get turned on. When she gets tough, I'm like, I'm going to punch you in the face. I'm like, yeah, I dare you to do that. You throw one fist, and I'll catch it.
You can't hit a lady on set.
Yeah, tell that to Weinstein. He did that on every movie he produced. Do you like Austin Putnam? He's funny. I like him.
But if Rebecca Ferguson played a villain and Caitlin Deaver played the hero, I'm pretty sure Caitlin would just go for it and punch.
Yeah. Oh, just throw your little hands. I love it. Like the fight scene with her and with Beanie. Yeah, they're verbally fighting, not physically, but it worked. It worked because I care for the characters. Yes, I agree, Johnny Jerry. Screwed Amber.
Am I going to get a PS4? No, I'm.
Yes, that's a sand dune, Josh. I know, but again, Star Wars had it in all three trilogies. So the prequels, the original, and the rehash trilogy. So.
I'm not complaining about Sandstorm. There's a big sand monster.
Sand dune, not sandstorm. With the little the pockets in the sand. Where are you gonna get, Josh? Where a PS4? Yeah, I'm gonna get Kingdom of the Deserters.
I'm
yeah.
with my
Xbox 360. I was in the Snyder Cut and you were in two scenes. Yeah. Yeah, I got a million of these jokes.
What do you think of American Gangster? I like that movie. I
haven't
like
seen it yet.
It's
long.
It's a good movie. It's a long, but it's a nice
Isn't it a Scorsese film or no? It's another film.
Yeah, I love American Gangster. It's based on a true story with Russell Crowe and Denzel Washington.
This is badass. Yeah, it is.
It's a good crime drama film. Yes, because PS4 is too expensive. I'll just stick with my Xbox.
Well, the PS5, the PS5 is even more expensive, and it's hard to find in the wild.
I know, because people just bought up the PS5 when it came out.
Mm-hmm. It looks weird. It's like white, and it looks like a space toy. It's weird. The PS5 design is just really strange.
Do you hate the ending of Avengers: Infinity War? When the movie first came out, yes, I did. I hated the ending.
It was shocking.
Of Avengers: Infinity War. I hated that. But rewatches is I respect what he's trying to do, but I still have issues.
It's still better than the ending of that Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode. It's not as mean spirited. I mean, they just disappear. They don't like bleed to death. That was too much.
It's just with the ending of Infinity War, especially now because the passing of Chadwick Boseman is a little rough around the edges. But
Mhm.
I don't like the ending to that movie at all.
I get it. I get,
Except
but
for the
why a lot of
Captain
people were
Marvel.
gasping. Yeah, that reveal
Except
was cool. Well, her
for
symbol.
the Captain Marvel reveal. Except the only problem with Endgame, she's not in it very much.
But I was fine with it. I had a lot of people in the movie I cared about, at least.
Yeah, you
At least
had
Black Widow got a lot of screen
you had
time.
you had Nebula there, you had Aquaman. You had, and then when everyone else came back, it made
Yeah,
me
people
happy.
lost their minds. Yeah.
Especially with Wanda taking down Thanos, she almost killed him in the girl power moment, which I still like.
Yeah,
That
I don't know why people were like, "Oh, that should have been in there." It's 1 minute long, guys. It's not
it
for the whole
is
movie.
it's not it wasn't work either.
No, I don't want to see her squat down. No, not a chance. Casey, you could have peed on it. No, no, thank
King
you.
King King Atlan.
Just like Thor's hammer. Yeah, if he'd be worthy. Yeah.
Yeah, rewatching this is what Flash should learn from, and Green Lantern.
And don't have so many flashbacks. Like this movie didn't have as many as it starts with a flashback, but it doesn't like constantly go in between present day and the past.
Stargirl in DCU, that is questionable.
Yeah, don't do any more flashbacks. I'm just sick of it. It started with a flashback, and every character doesn't need a flashback. Oh, this guy's
Not
parents were killed. Oh, the black girl had
not
this happen, and then the Spanish girl has a troubled family history. I get it.
not
I get it. All
it's
these heroes
not
have to
with
suffer. I get it.
it's not with the flashbacks with Stargirl and her being in the DCU as a character. It's questionable because she's not as interesting as Wonder Woman or Superman.
I know, and she's young. They de-aged her.
But Brett does a good job in the role, and I'm gonna want to support her.
I want to see it. It's going to come
What
back in
if
the
they
summer,
make
so it gives me
what?
time to think.
What? And if I'm
That,
not into
the
it, at
small
least
movie,
I have
most
Superman
flashback.
Lois
Yeah,
because the one Netflix show really looks ridiculous.
the one.
Jupiter's Legacy.
Which one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jupiter's
I'm gonna
Legacy
give it a
looks
shot. It's
ridiculous.
coming in May. I'm gonna watch it at least the first episode and see if it's for me. Yeah, I know it's not very diverse. This is the scene in Italy. It looks
What
nice.
Saw
It's
movie has the most flashbacks and the most gore? Saw 3 has the most gore and the most flashbacks. But
grapes.
they're in Sicily, Italy.
Yeah, this is a weird scene where they're eating the flowers. I'm like, what is this, Tammy and the T-Rex?
At least it's not like Frozen. Not criticizing Frozen. It's just a figure of speech.
Or after, where they, or even 50 Shades Free, where they're eating ice cream. I'm like, you can't even eat ice cream sexy. You have to make it weird. I couldn't sleep. No. Please don't do that again, Dakota Johnson. Unless you're into that. Yeah, that was weird. It's a good-looking film, and this is a nice quiet moment. One of few quiet moments. There was so many things blowing up, and so much yelling and all that. Yeah,
David,
that little girl's cute.
Yeah, David Harbour, he's gonna do good in Black Widow. He's a good actor. He was great in The Watch, and he was also in Black Mass.
Mm-hmm.
What if they made a Grand Theft Auto movie and it was PG-13? It wouldn't work.
No one
you
would
have
see
to
it.
be faithful to the games.
Yeah, R-rated or
Mortal Kombat
or
people are gonna go see during the pandemic or stream it at home at HBO Max because it's R-rated, it's bloody, and it's R-rated. And we got Scorpion. Get over here.
This is why nobody. Yeah, this is why nobody saw her at Comic-Con a couple years ago. Because again, I saw women there dressed up as Mira, but I was not offended because they're actually decent people.
Honestly, I've seen cosplayers dress up as Mira. They could be playing her Mira too over her. Because cosplayers they can. So you
Kingdom of the
but
Fishermen.
but as I was saying, like
This set looks great.
cosplayers.
Sorry, Avatar 2, you're not going to be as visually stunning as this.
You could have a cosplayer as Mira, and she would do better.
This looks amazing.
Captain Marvel 2 will be visually stunning. But I'm pretty sure with that movie, it's gonna end up taking the Winter Soldier approach, where people they didn't like the first Captain Marvel, would they end up liking the second movie more.
I'm not changing my mind. I'm bringing my doll from the first movie to the theater next year.
Multiverse of Madness, that's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be like the new Space Jam movie where there's all this crazy imagery and the thing. Yeah,
Then we have Ben the Cumberbatch back, Rachel McAdams. Then we have Elizabeth Olsen, which I'm curious to see how they use her.
She's probably gonna open up a dark portal because she's been reading that book at the end of WandaVision, so that's gonna come into play.
And then Doctor Strange will have to stop. She's not going to be a full-on villain. It's just because the full-on villain is going to be Chiwetel Ejiofor, and plus they're not going. They're really not going to make her into a villain because people love her so much. If anything, Doctor Strange will just mentor her and teach her how to control her powers. And then Into the Spider-Verse 2 will be visually stunning. I know that because it's animated.
Let me see.
Plus, we're gonna Into the Spider-Verse 2 because and also Shamik Moore is gonna return there. Haley Steinfeld. I'm sorry, people who hate the interracial relationship Into the Spider-Verse. I like that.
I don't get it. Watch Tiana. They're gonna put her with a white guy in Captain Marvel 2 or something. Why not? She's a catch.
But yeah, Miles and Gwen, that works as a couple. It was in the comics. Plus, they're going to have more Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2099, and then the 90s Spider-Man from the cartoon.
Yep. A puzzle.
Then Spider-Ham.
Yeah, he's adorable. He talks with his nose. That looks like straight out of Lord of the Rings. That battle scene. Yeah.
Dune from the trailer also gives me Lord of the Rings vibes too.
Well, it is based on a book, so that's kind of why.
Yeah, but yeah, Dune. Without Dune, there wouldn't be no Star Wars or Star Trek.
I know. I hear you. Here we go.
But
yeah.
It looks like Alpha 5.
Yeah, a Black Alpha 5, like from the recent movie that came out.
But it's cool. It's self-aware. It knows what it is.
They know the
Lord of the Rings is a movie about walking.
Well, so is really Mandalorian. It's a story about him traveling on foot because he doesn't have a car. He has a spaceship.
It's not much about walking. It's about the journey to destroy the One Ring.
Yeah. What now? I'm gonna cut your hair off. Yeah. I'm gonna shave you.
You can't. You just said to cut a girl's hair off.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Mulan did it. So
because if you cut a woman's hair off, you have a problem with that. You have a problem with cutting off a woman's hair with female characters.
Depends on how it does. Like, if she does it herself, then we'll see. If it's forced, then
Gwen Stacy, it doesn't bother me. Captain Marvel, it doesn't bother me since that was in the comics. But if they bring Gwen Stacy into
that's not a stunt double at all. I don't even see Amber's face. Yeah. Again, Black Widow did it better in both Iron Man 2 and Avengers.
That movie isn't even out yet, and I hope with the constant delays, I don't end up being let down by that. If I'm let
I
down,
won't.
at least I have Shang-Chi. Eternals, I don't know.
It would be a bigger waste of time if you see it on Disney Plus for $30. I'm not doing that. I'm seeing it in the theater because that's a waste of money. $30 to see Raya. In 2 months, it'll be free.
And,
So I'll
yeah,
watch
you
it
can
with
see
my
it in 2 months. That's like
Black
it's like the new
Manta
Mulan. It's like the
or
new.
Black Alpha 5.
They're like
I don't know why he has a bean
they-
coming out like Cyclops from the X-Men. But
that's in the.
oh yeah, this
That's
seems
also in the comics too.
yeah.
Joshua, what are your thoughts on Martin Scorsese's comments about Marvel movies? It doesn't matter what
Yeah, it doesn't. They make billions of dollars. Their movies are not
But
3 hours
he's
long, except for Endgame.
Endgame, which the first half,
The
yeah,
poor old
first
lady.
half, it's a little rocky to get through, but on
It's a
rewatches
good
I get
fight
through
scene.
it.
Yeah. And they jump on the building to do this parkour stuff, which that's really cool.
But it's his opinion, and
Yeah.
what he and he if he doesn't like them, that's completely fine. I'm not gonna hate on the guy like a lot of people are. Like they want to hate on Brie
Tomorrow I'm
Larson
doing my podcast, Josh, for Bad Boys.
for Bad
3,
Boys
so.
for Life.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm gonna do it in the early afternoon. So if people want to
Also,
watch it, it'll be
guys,
on my channel.
stick around this week because I will be doing a live stream solely for Into the Spider-Verse because I want to talk about my favorite Spider-Man movie.
Yeah,
Yes,
I want to get that movie eventually on Blu-ray.
the movie that I thought was going to absolutely suck in 2018, but it won
I
me
didn't see it in
over.
theaters, but I did see it in my college, so I got a theater
Worst,
experience.
worst and best Tim Story movie. The worst Tim Story movie would be Ride Along, and the best would be the two Fantastic Four movies. I know the two Fantastic Four movies are flawed. They have their issues, but they're good enough. They're decent enough
Yeah,
until we get the John
the
Watts
MCU
directed
version.
Fantastic Four.
And
Which
by the
I'm curious.
way, Story did Tom and Jerry, so that's worse than any Fantastic Four movie at this point.
And Tom and
I heard that
Jerry, I thought it was fine. I liked the stuff with
this
Tom
one
and
hits the
Jerry,
bell. Yeah,
but
that was
I
cool.
felt like
They try to
I like
modernize it too much. That's the problem. They try to make it like Scooby last year.
I get what you're trying to do, but at least they don't look too bad. Tom and Jerry, they look pretty solid.
Good stunt work here.
Barbershop, he also did the first Barbershop movie. Yes, he did.
Yeah, I haven't seen
I
it for
like
a
that
long
movie.
time. The first one. I haven't seen the sequels yet.
Yeah, this is a cool action scene. Saving people in Sicily.
Sicily.
Yeah. Flash in my house, a little bit of
He tasered him.
crazy destruction, but it's not gonna be too chaotic.
Again, he has a taser. Yeah, a whip taser.
Mm-hmm. Plus the Flash, he all he can do is just run fast and just save people before his destruction. So, but I can't wait to see on-set photos
Yeah,
of
choke her out. Choke her the life
Flash.
out of her. Yeah, the toilet scene. This is hilarious. Yeah. Ah! This is fantastic. This cracks me up in the theater. It's like Home Alone 2. Water.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
That's what you get.
It's sad when this character has more personality in that one toilet scene than Phasma in The Force Awakens. What did they do with her? They did nothing with her.
Yeah, Phasma was a
Nothing.
waste.
They wasted her. Last Jedi, she dies. Why? Because Rian Johnson's stupid. They wasted a character.
You don't even like the
she's
actress, so
No,
it doesn't.
I don't.
It shouldn't really
Gwendolyn
matter.
Christie, I've seen her.
It shouldn't really matter to you what they do with Phasma, since you don't
But
like the
still, they
actress.
could have done something. Even if she was not the best actress, she could have done something, guys. Mando
it
they did
wouldn't
a
have
lot with
mean
him.
much to you. It wouldn't have. It wouldn't have mean much to you since you hate her so badly.
I don't
So
like Brenda
what
Christie.
was the point of
I
even?
saw her ass.
What was the point of even? What was the point of even trying to give her something to do in The Last Jedi if you're gonna hate on it? It wouldn't have done nothing for you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Complain? Lady Jessica does nothing?
John, do you do a live commentary on Jason Lives? In October, I want to do one.
I'm not arguing. Not
Because
arguing with you, by the way. We're just having a conversation. If I was arguing, it would be with Sean.
what's the worst the thing like a man best is Barbershop. I haven't seen Think Like a Man because Kevin Hart just annoys me. I don't want to see him in an MCU movie. It's like, this is too much. He's too loud for me. Too loud. In Jumanji, the best scenes are when he gets beat up because I'm like, The Rock knocks him into oblivion. That's funny, but he's just too loud, too much.
And they are going to work on the next Jumanji film.
Yeah, just do something different. I think it's going to be the animals are going to be in the city, and that would be different. Yeah, that's like the first movie, but they won't roll the dice. They'll just bring them there.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have them be in the city. It would be a little over the top, but it would be fun.
Yeah, and again, I would love to see Judy and Peter come back, or one of the other characters, because they brought back B.B. North from the first movie.
I'm not sure if they'll bring back Julie and Peter, but
Judy
it
and Peter,
depends
yeah.
on if
because Kirsten Dunst is pretty popular now, and also the kid Bradley Pierce is the kid, yeah, that played Peter, yeah.
It depends. It depends if they get asked to come back or so.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens.
You can also bring back Aquafina. You can bring back Aquafina.
Aquafina, she was funny, yeah. Just Rock, don't do another accent because it was hurting me in the third one. I was like, oh my god, he's a cartoon character. And worst and best movie from when it came from Disney Plus. The best film of Disney Plus, one of them is Hamilton, because that was amazing. I was blown away how great that they transferred that play onto the big screen. I was like, wow. I can see why people love it.
It's getting the physical.
I'm gonna buy it. I want to get it because it's amazing. It's just
Disney Plus movie. It would be Hamilton, Phineas and Ferb, Candace Against the Universe.
Yeah, that was great.
And the one and only Ivan, which is Oscar.
Yeah, that made me cry. Yeah, my mom saw that and cried so much at the end. But the worst is still Secret Society. I hate that movie. It is the worst thing Disney's done in over a decade. It's worse than any Disney Channel movie. Descendants looks Oscar worthy compared to that. Seriously, it is. It's awful.
The worst Disney Plus movie for me is Artemis Fowl because you took something that could have been the next big thing.
That's also bad.
You took a book that could have been the next big thing, and your studio interfered with it. Dune has a chance to be the next Harry Potter.
Yeah, because at least Dune is made by a person that cares about the source material. With Artemis Fowl, he's a villain, and they made him an anti-hero in the movie.
And Dune is a passion project for Villeneuve.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
this is his.
I know. I'm a bit apprehensive about. I know I'm a bit apprehensive about Lady Jessica, but I don't care. I want to give her a chance.
You didn't like the original Pet Sematary? Just wondering, I don't like the ending. The ending really pisses me off.
What Sony movie has the most product placement? Into the Spider-Verse.
Well, Sony has a lot of, and so does any of the Spider-Man movies, especially the amazing ones, because everybody has a Sony, appliance or like an electronic. There's a laptop, and there's a screen, and there's somebody's tablet, and it's too much.
Yeah, but
even the Jumanji sequels had a lot of it.
They did tone down the product placement a little bit, and with Ruby Roundhouse, she's not doing the dance. She still fights though.
Yeah, just like that dance was so stupid. It was just at least Guardians, the first Guardians movie dance. Just
at least Karen, she is a fighter in her superhero movies.
Lara
Gunpowder,
Croft, yeah, but
gunpowder milkshake. This is not gonna bother me with her fighting. Bridge to
Richard
Terabithia.
Terabithia.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in a while, but I do remember
Yeah, it's
liking it.
depressing. I don't like the middle of the film when they kill off what's her face Anna Sophia Robb. Yeah, I was just depressed. I couldn't get through it.
People were some people they were pretty depressed with Joker. Most people.
I wasn't because I knew what I knew what to expect.
I say Emoji Movie is a soy. Yes, it does because
The film is a product placement. I mean, the whole movie takes place in a phone, so
there's no story to Emoji Movie. There is no story. All it is just a bunch a commercial for product placement for apps that I already have: Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Stardust, Letterboxd, Facebook, Spotify. I'm like,
YouTube.
Okay, the only things I actually laughed at in that movie were the Candyland and the Just Dance moments. That was it.
This is the horror scene with the creatures. Yeah.
You want to talk about misleading, Johnny Jerry? I can give you a movie that misled.
Yeah, eat her face. Eat her face. If Arthur wasn't there, she would have been eaten.
Yeah, Cosmic Sin was misleading because the trailer made it out to be badass.
The trailer looked, the poster looked like an Edge of Tomorrow knockoff. I thought it was a sequel. I was like, is this the Edge of Tomorrow sequel that they put it direct to video? Yeah.
This wasn't misleading. I only have the first movie.
How come you didn't like Anaconda? Because I don't like the effects and I don't like J-Lo as the lead. She's so boring as a lead. Her ass does more acting than she does. And Delta Force 2, I didn't like. The first one was okay. The second one was just kind of dull. And I
liked the first two Anaconda movies. They're guilty pleasures. They know what they're creature features. They're dumb. They know what they are. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the Hunger Games did not mislead me.
No.
And nor did Divergent. But at least you Shailene Woodley again in the movie, a big budget film. It's a good thing she didn't stop acting too. Hey, give her a second chance in the Marvel movie. I'm talking about Shailene Woodley. She should have a second chance in a big superhero movie.
She was cut from a movie that was already over too crowded anyway.
Hey, Maggie Q, let her be in Shang-Chi, the Shang-Chi sequel. Because Maggie Q, she would work there in a Shang-Chi movie since it's an Asian-oriented cast.
Look at all those fish. Yeah, it's like the scene in Harry Potter where they're trying to drag Harry into the water, and I think it was like
in Goblet of Fire when he had to do the challenge to save one of his friends in the water. Yeah, I got a lot of vibes from that. Even when I first saw that movie, I was freaked out. I'm like, but I like the movies so much. It's like they're just dragging you down.
Yeah.
Mira, she does have cool powers, and in the comics, she is stronger than Arthur.
But still, here she was not. She was flat for me. Flat as tap water.
She could have been badass.
Kingdom of the Trench, yeah. So we're not going to see a Trench movie, but it's fine. They had to cut down. DC had too many projects already.
It's okay. We have Supergirl coming. We got Green Lantern.
And I never heard of the New Gods. I never heard of them.
We have
the Eternals. I never heard of them.
We have Static Shock, which I never heard of him, but he's a black superhero.
It was a cartoon in the early 2000s.
And also,
I've seen it before.
Also, we got Zatanna.
Yeah, Zatanna. I want to see her.
and it's happening. Camila Mendes will work there as Zatanna. She kind of resembles Zatanna too, Camila Mendes. But
Yeah, she does. She has the hair for it and the face.
he's just not a fan of torture movies? Network 98 line. But this whole scene here is like they're just
Getting flushed down the toilet.
it reminds
pretty
me of Men in
metaphor.
Black.
Yeah, Men in Black. Yeah.
Are you gonna
What,
are you gonna watch
Yeah,
Black
hell yeah, I'm
Adam?
gonna watch it. The Rock as a villain. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
interesting.
Shazam, and also we have Hawkman in there in that movie. It's only a
Hawkman,
matter of
man.
time. It's only matter of time before we get Hawk Girl.
Yeah, this is Jurassic Park, basically. Just the
Which
dinosaurs and all that. Yeah, looks like
yeah,
Jurassic Park.
which Hawk Girl, whoever.
Yeah, Hawk Girl, she's hot. Mr. Nobody with Jared Leto. I couldn't get through it. It was just the movie was a little bit pretentious and very confusing.
Leto.
Leto's performance wasn't the problem.
He's a good actor. He's a good actor.
It's just the movie confused me, and it's 2.5 hours. Yep, there she is.
Interstellar is 2.5 hours, and
this is a good scene.
When I first saw that Interstellar on cable,
yes, this scene is similar to the scene in Ant-Man and the Wasp at the very end with the mom. It's very heartfelt. It's good score.
Good scene.
Jason Momoa's reaction, I'm like, wow, exactly. That was how I feel if I wouldn't see my mom for several years. It's good. DC can do heartfelt moments.
What do I think of Contact?
I've never seen
on
it.
YouTube. I like Contact. It was a pretty nice sci-fi film.
This is a good scene.
It was good to see you in the chat, Johnny Jerry.
See, and they say Momoa can't act. Yeah, he could.
Yes,
he can. Underneath all that hair. Yes, he's human, guys. I don't think Amber's been human since she's done this film. Sorry. But she's, she should have been an Inhuman because that's basically what she is now.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
Yeah. Momoa, he proved it. Like he's funny, he has charm, and he can act. People gotta let go that he was on Game of Thrones, speaking that dragon language or whatever. I don't know. But
me, I have multiple emotions. I get angry. I argue.
Well, I know.
But it's anxiety. But I'm human. It's just like with the character on Short Term 12.
Yeah.
Or with Miles Morales. And yes, him and Gwen Stacy, again, that's my foreshadowing because it's pretty much me. What I want. Into a relationship.
And Nicole Kidman's aged very well, considering that she's like way older now than Batman Forever.
Yeah.
There's Jango Fett, aka now he's going to be Boba Fett in the Book of Boba Fett soon. In 8 months, it'll be here on Disney Plus. I can't wait to see that.
The Time Machine, I thought it was fine.
I like the original. It's just I don't care for the remake. Guy Pearce is just a boring lead.
I haven't seen the original, but I did.
You should.
I liked Guy Pearce in Memento. That's his best role.
Yeah, because in every other movie, it's just like even in Bloodshot, I was like, no, this guy just needs to stop playing American. It just doesn't work.
Just play your usual.
Also, you wasted Sienna Galori in the Time Machine. How dare you, writers? She was Jill in Resident Evil Apocalypse, and you gave her nothing to do.
You're not a fan of her either.
Yes, I am.
I know you.
I do like her. I don't love her, but I do like her in Resident Evil Apocalypse. I put pictures of her on my Facebook. She's fine. It's Sienna Miller I don't like.
Yeah, one of the few UK woman.
She's half
Bruce
American. That's
Willis
something
chicks.
that's better than nothing. I was talking about the remake at the time. I didn't care for it. It was boring too. They changed so much from the original, but it was done like weaker. That is a good set, yeah. I'm sorry, James Cameron's going to make all of the CG in Avatar 2, 3, and 4. And I'm like, yeah, and it's going to look like a video game again. I like to see real sets, please. Not just a bunch of green screen that I know it doesn't look real. Here, I know it's underwater, but it looks great. At least if you're going to suck me into the world, suck me in. Don't take me out.
The underwater scene in Rogue Nation was also green screen.
Yeah, but it looked great. It didn't take me out of the movie. It looks like a giant whirlpool, and Tom Cruise, sells it. Yeah, and he's running out of air, so he's not he can't breathe underwater like Aquaman can.
Rebecca has to save him. And then she goes against Tom Cruise. Then she works with him. Then he turns against him. Make up your mind.
I know it's a little inconsistent, but we'll see what happens with 7.
Please make her be on side, McCoy. Please, because it's kind of.
Because Vanessa Kirby, what was her? She talks to Cruise once. She stabs somebody and then she kisses him. Why? Why did she kiss him?
Because it's kind of frustrating with Ilsa Faust. Because I want to love her, but I don't want to hate her.
I do love that character because it's what Ray should have been. Sorry.
It's just when she goes against the team, I have a problem with. Because you're going against your commanding officer.
This is Julie Andrews' voice. I didn't know it was her.
I knew it was her.
This giant kaiju creature, yeah. Again, this was robbed of an Oscar for Best Visual Effects.
It didn't.
It was robbed. Solo got it, and Solo didn't.
No, Infinity
Solo
War
did not have good effects. Yeah, that got nominated. That was well deserved, but it won. What won? It's too little, too loud.
Now, the best Disney Channel show would be Phineas and Ferb. My best. No, it would be hard for me to do best and worst favorite top 10 Disney Channel shows.
Well, my favorite is The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. The least favorite is Cory in the House because I hated that. But it was a huge step down from Raven.
I would say the best ones for me would be Phineas and Ferb, That's So Raven, Zack and Cody, also Liv and Maddie. Yeah, in my personal opinion, I didn't.
Well, that's coming to Disney Plus.
Yeah. And
I love yeah.
Which it would be nice seeing Ross and Laura do a movie together. Ross Lynch and Laura Milano. This is a really good moment here.
Yeah, that's a scene from the Conan the Barbarian, the original. But he says, "Rom, if you won't help me, then to hell with you."
And also, Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, do not overlook Dune for his score, cinematography, or effects. Give that movie some Oscar love. Hell, give Rebecca Ferguson a nomination. I'll be happy.
Or Zendaya, or anybody. Timothy Chalamet, he's probably going to get a lot of awards. Because even in the trailer, when he's like, "Ah!" I'm like, yeah, that's kind of funny and kind of scary at the same time. It's sort of, we don't know what's happening. He gets his hand in a box or something. He screams. That was weird.
That's gonna be great.
But we'll talk to that. We'll talk about that in 6 months.
Yeah,
And it's in
6
October,
months.
guys. So it's after the spring,
Yeah, October
after the
1st.
summer.
It's,
So yeah, and
it comes
before
out in theaters October the 1st.
I might see it in theaters. I don't know, but I want to definitely see it on online.
Just be if you're gonna go see Dune in the theaters, people just be safe.
Yeah,
Get that movie the box office success it deserves because
yeah, like Godzilla versus Kong did.
mhm,
This is awesome.
because Villeneuve he does plan to do the second part of the story and it will be a franchise.
Gravity Falls, I have not seen that. Pickle and Peanut, I haven't seen that either. This is great. The costume from the comics. Yep.
Yes, another
There it is.
another big Marvel moment right next to.
That
This is
costume
one of
great.
DC's big Marvel moment. One of DC's big Marvel moments, right next to the Shazam family.
Yeah, that review was definitely more fun because all that color and the glowing chests and all that. Yeah, that was great.
Mm-hmm. And the Flash is gonna have a big Marvel moment too.
He
Especially
did
with
in the
him
Snyder
running.
cut when he's running and he's like and he does this. That was really deep.
Mm-hmm.
This is the war, the third act. Yeah,
There was some good good moments in Snyder cut in that final battle.
definitely.
Especially it's good. Especially seeing Superman finally be Superman, like smiling and just hopeful. You need that with Supergirl.
I don't need a black costume for her. No, she never doesn't wear a black.
It's not going to be a black costume.
It's gotta be like the
it's going to be
Brian, yeah.
it's going to be like the cartoon and the TV show.
Color.
I haven't seen the Pickle and Peanut, but I wasn't.
Look at that giant crab.
Mm-hmm. All sea creatures
It's
coming out to
amazing.
play.
This movie's the budget's on the screen.
Academy, screw you for not giving this movie
nomination. Solo didn't deserve it. I'm sorry. I can't see the effects. It's too dark.
Infinity War. You could have swapped out Solo and Infinity War for
exactly.
put this in.
But yeah, this year, Infinity War. Let me see. Probably Shang-Chi should get one, or for like costume design or something. We'll see when the trailer comes out.
But yeah, Infinity War should have just been taken out of the visual effects, but it's still good effects. It's just when it's out for the snout because this is
that was great. Yeah, that nobody saw coming.
I'm sorry, that scene pisses me off. I cannot watch that movie and just cannot watch the ending of that movie. That's why when I did the live stream for it, I had to skip.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it by myself for Infinity War before I see Endgame again.
Yeah, they both
April is when it
celebrate
came
their anniversary. They'll celebrate their anniversaries this year.
I have a joke to be.
Call me Ocean Master. Ocean Master. And also that Brian sounds like he sounds like John Rhys Davies from Lord of the Rings. Kind of sounds like Gimli. I'm like, yeah, you'll have my axe. Yeah, it sounds like that. It's amazing how these movies like interlink.
Yeah, I have the first Lord of the Rings on DVD.
The Fellowship? Yeah, I have the second one, Two Towers. Yeah, so I want to get the box set that has all three of them.
Yeah, same here. I do want to get the extended edition.
I've never seen the extended editions of The Hobbit, so I got.
Well, Battle of the Five Armies is the only extended edition that's R-rated.
Yeah, I know because there's more blood in it. That's a giant freaking kaiju. Yeah. Again, how did this movie make more than Pacific Rim Uprising is beyond me. I'm like, yeah.
Too bad, Jeremiah.
That is the biggest kaiju underwater I've seen since Godzilla. Look at that. That's awesome.
Yeah, especially the scene
in Pacific Rim.
Especially, yeah, even Godzilla and the monsters. Godzilla King of the Monsters should have been nominated for Best Visual Effects.
No, boy.
Especially
Yeah,
with
these effects are
Vulko.
amazing. There's always a bigger fish. Yeah, this thing is huge.
If you're gonna make a Call of Duty movie, make it R-rated. But here's Fallout.
Yeah. I still got my copy.
I am gonna watch the special feature and with the commentary. I do want to listen to the music.
I gotta hear the commentary with Tom Cruise and Christopher Quarry. Yeah, I gotta hear it again.
It kind of sucks Rebecca didn't do a video commentary.
Yeah.
But it's alright. If Dune has a commentary, maybe she'll take part in that because it would be fun hearing her voice in the commentary.
Yeah.
See, I don't hate her.
This is great.
But this is fun. This is a whole.
I saw this in the theater and at the Alamo Draft House, and I had a great time.
What?
Yeah,
what does Mira do? She kisses him. That's it. At least she's not in the final battle that much, so that's good.
At least in it.
Are you anticipating the Uno movie? No, I'm not.
The Shazam family did more, including the lookalike of Grace Vulko. Yeah. There's good casting in the Shazam of the family.
Yep.
The Flash is gonna have a cool moment. He had a cool moment in the Snyder Cut. It wasn't like the 2017 cut where it just says the family, which
that was weird. They're living in near a nuclear facility. Yeah.
Yeah. If the Snyder Cut was the version we got back in 2017, it
still would have complained about it. Oh, it's too long. It's too boring.
But at least it would have been worth it.
Oh, look at Orca.
What movie have you seen with the most new? I don't know. This kind of is a hard question to ask.
And this kiss, yeah, it sucks. It's terrible. I can't see his face. Harry Potter did it better, and I could barely see that kiss between Hermione and Ron. It's from a distance.
And also Harry and Ginny, they did kiss in Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Mm-hmm. But again, I could see that kiss. The hair wasn't covering the face. I'm like, that's how much chemistry these two don't have. Sorry.
Kiss in The Dark Knight Rises, you can see the faces. Batman and Catwoman.
Not get killed. Yeah, it's terrible. That orca's cute. That killer whale.
What? Yeah, that's a cool whale.
Yeah.
This movie embraces what it is. Green Lantern. That's all you got.
Again, learn from this. You do it in space. Just have the costume look.
Yeah, like after Marvel, and make the costumes look practical on Jessica Cruz. Since the show is going to be following her, since they don't want to bring Hal Jordan in right now. At some point, you gotta bring Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart.
How much product placement would be in a Pepsi movie?
You only need one scene of that.
No, it wasn't.
You only need one scene of
that
product
movie was
placement.
an hour so long. I played that movie at 2:15 minutes old.
Yeah, the movie's long. It's almost done.
But yeah, you don't have to show product placement. Just do the product placement naturally.
See?
But yeah, I am going planning on rewatching.
The half-breed is your king. He still sounds the same.
Mm-hmm. I just have to get the remaining 5 before
this film only has one post-credit scene, so we'll get to that and then I can stop.
Yeah, in 2020, Mission Impossible 7, 2022, MI8, 2023. It gives them enough.
It gives me plenty of time. I'm gonna rewatch the first one again.
It gives them time to bring back Paula Patton or Maggie Q. See if you can get them back in. Because Maggie Q, if I remember her character, they didn't really kill her off there. They just left her.
They didn't kill her off. No, they killed Kerry Russell off, unfortunately. But
yeah, Paula Patton, and you can bring those characters back from Ghost Protocol and MI3. Those two. That way Rebecca can have her little team. And it wouldn't hurt. You have Mantis in there, why not bring in Nikita herself and Paula Patton? You hear that? The people must bear witness. Yes, this whole is raining in this fight, but
I can see it. I can see it a lot better than some other films.
Yeah.
I like this more than the third Pirates movie, where the whole last fight scene in the Maelstrom is in the rain. It's boring. It goes on for way too long. There's too much happening. Here, you have a bunch of fish and whales and sharks and crustaceans. It's amazing. It's less boring too. The fight is more personal. That movie was boring. It's 3 hours long, Disney. How
2
dare
hours
you?
and 49 minutes.
It feels like 3 hours. It was like, oh my god, can you just end already, please?
Dune won't feel that long.
Won't be that way, no.
But it
even
has
if it's long,
it has a
parts.
reason because it's 2 parts, and it's going to be a franchise.
Yeah, but
so
Pirates 3 felt like 2 movies, and I'm like, please end. At World's End, I'm like, Josh was like, Sean was like, oh, that's a good movie. No, it's not. It's boring. The first 30 minutes is people just slaves singing and talking. And
you could have cut that out.
That would have been. That's like the epilogue in Snyder Cut. You could have cut it out. It's not needed. Or reduced it.
Yep.
5 minutes. You didn't need 30 minutes.
Fine.
Singapore, you didn't need those people. They could have been cut out of the movie entirely. There's like 85 characters in that movie. Yeah, it is. It's too long. I'm never doing a podcast for that movie. It goes on forever.
Now watch. They make a DC movie and a fight scene takes place in the snow. We don't need a fight scene in the snow or a fight scene in the sand in a DC movie. A fight scene in the sand would be too much. But a fight in the snow, a fight scene in the snow would be cool. In the snow. Because snow, it can work. A fight scene in space will work.
Yeah, it's done it before. So Marvel's done it many times. And Guardians.
The Green Lantern in 2011, that was the worst fight in space. But you have a chance to write.
Or Superman 4.
Oh, that was awesome.
That's horrible because it's in slow-mo and it doesn't need to be.
And it's the same as that shot.
That's coming up soon, guys. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2021 soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
April
weeks. 23rd.
I can't wait. I've been waiting forever for this.
Get over here. I'm gonna
kill me. Yeah, again, this is like the scene in Predator. Come on, kill me, do it now. Yeah. See, Patrick Wilson's great. He can yell and he makes it convincing. Like in Watchmen, when he sees Rorschach die, that's pretty intense. Snyder wanted to do that same scene in Man of Steel, and it didn't work for me. He kills Zod and then he screams. I'm like, and I'm supposed to feel something. I was conflicted.
At least in Snyder's Justice League, he's acting like Superman.
Exactly. Yeah, and in Man of Steel, it was just too dark. The ending made me feel empty inside.
Character progression.
Yeah. Wilson doesn't have to like scream at the top of his lungs. That killed me. I felt that in the theater.
If you want to do Man of Steel 2, let it be Chris McQuarrie.
Yeah, exactly. You have to have some kind of charm and some color and some personality.
Hey,
not a bunch of doom and gloom.
Write and direct it. Cavill be in it with Supergirl and let Zachary Levi show up.
Exactly. That could work. That sounds like a better movie already. The scene. It's a good scene. There's a lot of other moments. Okay. Sorry, Josh. But
it's okay.
There we go.
And all three heroes Superman, Shazam, and Supergirl could work together to fight Brainiac, or then whoever you want to be as the
Yeah.
antagonist.
Oh. And I take my headphones off. Yeah. This scene in final battle really fits, and a lot of the visuals are really well done, and
Yeah,
there's a lot of heart in it too.
Yeah,
Okay,
see,
Josh, let me just go in the comment section.
see, I just came up with
It's
a Man
almost
of
done.
Steel 2 idea.
Sorry.
I just gave you Warner Bros. I just gave you Man of Steel 2 idea. Chris McCoy, writer and director, Superman, Supergirl, and Shazam work together to. People will say Superman should be working alone. No, it's the perfect time to have Supergirl and Shazam.
Yeah. Well, he's married to a black girl, so yeah, he's not with you. Ah, yeah, it's great.
See, yeah, I just
Yeah,
gave.
that giant kaiju. I was like,
gave,
yeah,
And Chris McCoy,
that's amazing. The way they did
Chris
that.
McCoy, he said he wants to do a Superman movie. Even Patty Jenkins said she would like to do a Superman movie.
Roblox. I don't know what that is. There he is. Yeah.
I think
When I first saw him in Mandalorian, I was like, oh boy, they got Tamora Morrison back.
Roblox is kind of like Legos. Yeah, Pedro Pascal, he's cool. He's the best thing in that show. He's an anti-hero that I don't mind, like Ilsa Faust.
And also has the coolest voice.
Mm-hmm. Yes, no Baby Yoda in season 3, but it's okay. But it's all right. I'm wearing the shirt.
Yes, she is.
And this was.
Yeah, this beats the ending of any after movie. That's for sure. It's actually
it beats the ending out of after we collided by Atlantis by light. No offense to anybody who likes the after movies. I'll respect your opinion.
Yeah, those don't have any romance or heart. It's just empty. The Aquaman.
To all the boys have
more.
more.
That was awesome, man. It still holds up. Seeing it, it's one of the most rewatchable DC movies. Okay, I'll skip mine and I'll get to the post-credit scene. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Yeah.
And it goes by quick.
Geoff Johns also wrote the script. That's probably why there's too many characters in the movie, but again, I can forgive a lot of its flaws.
Geoff Johns, no, he just did the story. The script was written by Beall and Leslie Johnson-McGoldrick.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, he shouldn't write any more of the DC movies after Wonder Woman 84. He took too many characters.
Wonder Woman 3 just let Patty Jenkins and the writer of the first Wonder Woman movie do it.
Ludi Lin, I know who that is. That's he was in Power Rangers. Yeah, I'm just skipping this.
Yeah, he played the Asian Power Ranger.
Yeah, Zach. Yeah,
he's also in Kung Fu.
Skip.
He's also in the Kung Fu show.
James Wan. There it is, Aquaman.
Which is
it's a good movie. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, it's mediocre and it's too much CG. I'm like, what did you expect?
Some people say it's here's the post-credit scene. Some people also say it's too over the top, but it's
a DC movie, guys. I didn't want boring. I didn't want a 2-hour drama. I could see one of the old DC
he's supposed to be.
He's supposed to be the kind of cheesy, like Thor.
Over the top and campy. What are you going to do? Complain the Flash is too lighthearted? He deserves to be lighthearted. He's a lighthearted character. The Flash is. Just like Green Lantern. Well, Green Lantern, I'm not sure. He's the lighthearted. But he is lighthearted. He or she. The
Yeah,
post
Aquaman
credit
doing
scene.
searching.
Yeah, we'll get that. That's gonna lead to him being the main
Watch it.
villain.
Watch Cyclops optic glass. That's what it looks like, Josh. It looks like Cyclops optic glass, which I want to see done right in the next X-Men movie. Don't just take his
Who?
glasses off like it did in Apocalypse. Just I want to see the real blast, like like in
Who?
the first X-Men movie.
Who? Cyclops?
What was the Aquaman? Okay, that's it. We're done. We're done.
Which character from X-Men?
Cyclops. I want to see him done right. He's the leader of the X-Men,
Yeah, he
not
will be
Wolverine.
the lead. He will be the
He
leader.
has to be. I want to see the blue outfit from the cartoon. If they can do it, it's just Marvel loves color, lots of color. They have not yet done a black and white movie yet.
Just at least do it once. At least do it once, because I know some people will complain too.
What? Oh, Wolverine. He has to wear a
one
mask.
time.
He has to. Zima wore his mask
Wolverine, at
briefly,
least
and he
one time.
finally did. So this movie, yeah, it still holds up. It's still a good, fun spectacle. That's what it is, guys. It wasn't going to win Best Picture.
Yeah, it's
We
a
knew.
fun. But Into the Spider-Verse, you won Best Animated Feature, and
Which it deserved.
So you did something right. But Aquaman, this is a fun movie. I'm excited to see the second one, despite
my feelings about Amber, but we let her have it right between the eyes.
But at least you'll have Nicole Kidman and other new female characters there, and Black Manta will be the main villain. And Momoa, he also helped come up with the story for the sequel. So,
yeah, let's just hope it's not 3 hours long. Just keep it short and sweet, because Ant-Man and the Wasp wasn't as long as the first one. It was pretty short. It was under 2 hours.
A movie that should never happen is an Emoji Movie sequel. Please don't.
Well, it won't happen because people already hated the first one, or the Airbender sequel either. So, but anyway, yeah, this was fun to watch again. If you guys have not watched this, it's on HBO Max, so you can watch it there for free.
And they're also showing it on other TV stations as well as TNT or TBS. But
also, I do like the Lego Aquaman
Shazam
movie too. I would recommend that too.
But this movie and Shazam proves that when you go lighter, and the good things can happen, and the Flash is going to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so how do we end it?
Let you do your where they can find you.
I shout out. Yeah, I'm John Avenger on YouTube. You see it right here on the screen. I'm also on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I have a Amazon wish list. So in case you want to check that out. Yeah, this was fun. I'm glad I got to do this with you, Josh. We hadn't done a podcast for a while. So hopefully WandaVision, we could do that in May on a day we're all free. I want to talk to Tevye again as well. Because the next show is in 2 months, so we have plenty of time.
Loki, which I'm not looking forward to. I'm just gonna avoid it.
Yeah, I want to see it by myself to see if it's safe for my mom to see. But this was worth the scene in the theater. It was one of the last DC movies I saw in the theater from the DCU. Well, I saw this one at the Draft House, and then I saw Shazam.
Next one will be Flash.
I'm definitely not going to miss that. But yeah, this movie was worth the long wait. We had to wait a year after Justice League to see this, and it paid off. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off. So thanks, Josh, for letting me join, and see my podcast tomorrow for Bad Boys for Life. It's gonna be in the afternoon, so like 12 or 1 in the afternoon. So definitely gonna look forward to that. It's a lot shorter than this movie. Yeah. So thanks for having me, man. I'll see you guys in the next one.
All right. Well, that was live watch along for Aquaman. There will be stick around. This will come up week because I will be doing a live stream where I watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which I don't physically own, but I am gonna do a live stream of Into the Spider-Verse, which is dethroned Spider-Man 3 as my favorite Spider-Man movie. And then in the coming week, we got Mortal Kombat, and I'll do a live watch along for Invisible Man 2020. So we got more videos coming. I know I've been a little quiet here on the channel, but we got more stuff coming onto the channel, and you guys keep it cool, join the Atlantis, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But yeah, all my social media links are in the description box down below. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Stardust. Also, if you would like to send money to my chime or you want to send fan mail, you can get in touch with me privately or email me privately to do that, and I'll get back to you. My merchandise store is also in the description box, and if you would like to send anything from my Amazon wish list, that's fine as well. You can do that too. I'll see you guys in the next video, and the next live stream will be Into the Spider-Verse, so definitely be on the lookout for that this coming up week. And I'll see you guys for that. And we're gonna close this out with my usual channel intro, outro.